boy. Hello, everybody.
Hey, man.
Boy, it's going to be swampy today.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to put it out.
This is a swamp ass alert.
I mean, officially. No joke.
We got a heat wave all week.
Awesome.
So
Dangerous heat and storms.
what the saying is that, listen, we knew it wouldn't be mild forever. But get ready because we are officially tracking the first major heat wave starting today, bringing some brutal humidity along with it. It's going to be swampy. So things are getting serious enough that, there's all these warnings for today. So this afternoon all the way through Thursday. And to wrap it all up, we have a pretty solid threat of severe weather to break the heat by the end of the week. So here's what you need to know. So up until now, St. Louis has only hit 90 degrees twice all year. And that was back in March when it was dry. This week, the humidity is back with a vengeance. Today, by 4, it's going to feel like 105 to 110 outside.
Cool.
That's awesome, man.
And we're so early on in like the hot season. So imagine what August is going to feel like.
I just want to thank.
it is June.
I'd like to officially thank St. Louis Spring. All 3 days we had of it.
Yeah,
it was nice.
Excellent.
I really did enjoy the 3 days of spring we
Where
had.
it wasn't raining cats and dogs through the entire month of May. Those 3 days that it was semi-good weather, man, thank you so much for condensing an entire season into 3 full days for us to enjoy.
I hope you really did enjoy them because they were glorious.
Before
Those
going
3
outside
really
was
nice spring days.
So great.
Now, the actual temperatures will hover in the lower 90s, but the heat index is going to be what's blasting us past 100 degrees. No nighttime relief either, by the way, because of the urban heat island effect. Temperatures aren't going to drop much overnight.
I gotta get a fan installed on my porch for Mr. Gray or something.
He'll be fine.
I don't know, man. I don't like it.
Why don't you just build him a pool?
Yeah.
Say less.
Call a pool company. Just start digging.
Put a little pool out there for him. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Like a little koi
Not a bad
pond.
idea, huh?
Some fish in there for him to get nuts.
Yeah.
So when the heat index passes 100, your body wears down incredibly fast. You know, keep these basic rules top of mind this week. So drink plenty of water, stay in the air conditioning as much as possible. If you have to do strenuous outdoor work or want to exercise, get it done early in the morning or later in the evening when the sun is getting when the sun isn't beaten down. You know, wear lightweight outdoor wear lightweight clothing. Check on your older neighbors. Make sure their AC is looking good, running right. And never leave your kids or pets in the car unattended, even for a quick minute. Guys.
My cats go and we let them in our garage with the garage door closed, like when we're watching TV in the living room or whatnot. And Willow, this is Sunday night, he and Clover went out into the garage and his little punk ass is laying down in the back of Tim's car. And it's like hot in our garage. You know what I mean?
Well, it's better than being outside.
Some of these cats are just wanting to get me in trouble with the law, is what it sounds like.
When do they start football practices for the high schoolers?
Well, they were doing tryouts. They were doing workouts. And
really?
Oh, yeah. They were doing,
I know cheerleading started this week for high school.
For some, yeah. I think mine is in a couple weeks. But I remember my son was hanging with a bunch of football players. They were all doing weight training and some practices last week. I think they're inside right now. I think they're doing the weight training stuff inside. I think they got a minute.
Yeah, the girls were supposed to do stuff outside today. I don't think so.
Well, just get it in before it gets real nasty.
Yeah, tough it out.
These kids
Get
are
out
soft.
there.
Get out
I
there.
agree. These kids are soft.
How are you supposed to cheer and be the best cheerleader you can be if you
it's on
can't?
100, if you can't cheer in 110 degrees.
Put a fan around your neck like your auntie and get out there.
You don't live in
Let's
Arizona.
go.
Quit complaining.
Rafe, when you were playing football, 2 days?
Oh, yeah. 4 days in college. Which
4
was
days?
Miserable, yeah. That was stupid. But 2 days in high school, yeah. Mornings and evenings. And a KFC buffet in between.
Nice.
Could you imagine your 40-year-old body being able to do that?
So doing a 2-a-day.
Go August heat, dog days of August, go get your ass handed to you all morning long, get smashed around, run, get yelled at, drink out of... The only thing we had for water breaks was a hose. They went into this thing the janitor made out of PVC pipe that had a bunch of little, almost like a makeshift 8-person water fountain.
Mm-hmm. They'd wheel out to the field.
It would just be sitting like the hose would be at like the end of the end zone. You'd get a water break. You'd run and drink out of that like a gerbil. You'd go back. You didn't have like your own hydration station. Wasn't like that. And then in between, you'd go to the KFC in DuQuoin, get the buffet, eat all the chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy you could get your hands on.
Which should sit good.
Oh, right.
That sits good.
And then go back.
It's it does a body good.
Yeah, and then go back and have another high-intensity practice. Like, if I even tried to just walk briskly after mashed potatoes now, I think I'd pass away.
Well, just be careful out there, guys. Be careful.
Hey, man, how are you supposed to win state if you don't know how to do it in the heat?
Yep.
You know who's not out there? Vianney. This is how you
Where are they?
Inside.
Inside, being Vianney people. You know what I'm saying? That was
Vianney's inside?
That was our big rival.
Oh, okay.
At the time. Screw those guys.
Leave
you know
Vianney out of this. What do they do?
I remember growing up in Columbia, go to high school over there, and you'd hear about the Vianney boys.
Oh, really?
Everybody had like coiffed hair. Yeah, that's just like all. And I didn't know anybody that went there or nothing whenever I was in high school, but yeah, that was like the rumor. It was like all the hot, rich boys went to Vianney.
So Columbia
High School, public high school.
What was the rivalry?
The Waterloo Bulldogs.
Okay, so Waterloo Bulldogs for
us, it was any of the private schools. Because soccer, soccer was a private school thing through the 80s and 90s. So, like, when Lindbergh actually started doing well, and a couple other, like Oakville started doing really well in soccer, all the public schools just hated the private schools. We just wanted to kill CBC, kill Vianney, kill DeSmet, just make sure that these kids went home crying.
It was a jealousy.
It was the public school way.
Hey, man, that's what we had. We were the poor. We were the poors, and they were the riches.
Right.
That's us with Jabot.
We wanted to bring them down.
What was Alvarado High School's rival?
Everyone. We were everyone's homecoming game.
Alvarado versus
We were the
Edgewood.
worst football team in the United States of America. Played in 5 homecoming games a year. Mine and all 4 away games.
Yeah, but did you guys have a rival?
If we had one, it would be maybe Christopher Bearcats because they were the first game of the year every year. So that was the one you get like amped up for through the whole. But we never even got close to winning. So our real rival was probably Cairo Pilots because they were also bad.
Not in Egypt.
They were the one game a year we had a chance.
Cairo, not Cairo?
They pronounce it Caro?
They pronounce it Caro. We have, here's the thing about
it was really confusing when we got to like geography to Egypt.
There's also a Vienna. There's a lot of European.
Vienna instead of Vienna?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But it's spelled like Vienna?
It's literally
That's right.
called Little Egypt down there because they have a bunch of Egyptian names that they mispronounce because they're all Southern Illinois hill jacks.
And everybody wanted to be related to a sphinx.
Wait.
In addition to the Native Americans.
There's literally a lake. There's a
Sphinx.
lake called the Lake of Egypt down there.
Yeah, there's the Lake of Egypt.
Lake of Egypt rules.
It's a great little lake.
So Cairo, Ciaro.
It's spelled exactly the same.
Cairo.
But they pronounced it Caro.
That's right.
I think they thought it was cool.
Don't you laugh at our people.
Well, now
We
you're
were-
claiming them? I thought they were your rivals.
No, I mean, Southern Illinois is our people.
And Vienna was really what down there?
Vienna.
Vienna.
Oh, man.
But
place-
spelled
You
Vienna.
could go eat at Ned's Shed in Vienna, Illinois.
Yeah, and you could go to Orient, too.
So Vienna?
That's
Not
right.
kidding.
Oh, my God.
There's a little town called Orient, and there's a club that my dad used to go drinking at.
That's true.
It's still there. God, what was that club's name?
Oh, I'm sure it was appropriate.
I bet it was.
Oh, man. Why am I just learning of this?
I don't know. We're going to take you down there, man. I want to have the Rizz Show on the road where we take you down to Southern Illinois and walk you through the trauma of our childhoods.
Can I get a hall pass?
Nope, you're going to. Listen, you're going to.
There's a bunch, dude. It's like there's a Thebes, but I don't think that's how you say it.
Thebes?
What do they
Yeah.
say? Thebes?
Thebes.
Come on down to
Thebes.
bar down at
bees.
Thebes.
The Bees.
Right past Caro.
They got the Stardust Golf Course, man. That's cool.
Karnak, Dongola. And
La Fiesta.
You put it's a long O, Dongola.
Well, even here, I mean, like Gravois.
Gravois.
Instead of Gravois.
Right.
What's the other one? DePere?
Hey, we're no better, but we're,
Oh, DePere's right.
DePere is right.
DePere is
Well, we're
correct. DePere is correct.
Chodo.
Shoto.
Instead of Chateau. What is it? Chateau.
Oh, yeah, there's a Versailles.
Show your toast.
Somebody's talking about there's a Versailles in Kentucky. I think there's a Versailles in central Missouri, too, and they say Versailles.
No way. No way.
That's the one that pushes you over the
Yes,
edge.
it's hard.
No way.
No, Vienna really did it. Vienna.
There's quite a few down there where the pronunciation was, well, creative, to say the least. But
Caro.
that was the team. They were a real rough school. They had all kinds of problems down there because it was like,
Caro's not even spelled the right way.
Yeah, can you imagine reading class? They're having all sorts of troubles.
Like, so they call it Caro?
Hey, you got to move on. Yeah,
I can't.
They did.
I'm having a hard time.
It's never going to change.
Except that I told
I'm having
you
a hard
the truth. It's Cairo. It's not Cairo. It's spelled exactly the same. They didn't change the C to a K. They didn't put a little squiggly mark over nothing. They just decided that's how to say it.
But care is C-A-R-E, not C-A-I-R.
You want to fight with these people?
Elsie's
Hey, man,
is the bar.
sorry. We never played.
I'm having a hard time.
Well, we never played in a tournament either.
You're going to be down there. We're going to make you the king of Little Egypt.
Oh, okay.
We all have
Rafe.
our crosses to bear, but
I'm sorry.
colloquially.
Continue on.
It was just like, I think they named it's Little Egypt because it's on, I think they thought that was cool. When the river was big boom, that was big business. All these river towns were big. And then the trains came and all these little river towns didn't have
And then
that.
the railroad
The
came.
trains
The
came.
railroad came and then Cairo became Cairo pretty quick.
So we all moved up to Vienna.
We all moved up to Vienna, started working at the rock quarry.
They got
It's true.
They got a regional airport, man.
Who, Vienna?
How do I say? Cairo. Cairo has a regional airport. I
See
mean,
that?
that's a legit place right down here.
Hey, shout out to Caro, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think they're
You're
listening.
going to love it. Nobody's ever talking about them.
I don't think they're
I
listening to
remember
this.
someone got stabbed at one of the games at Cairo.
You had to travel all the way down there?
Yeah,
But that's pretty far down there.
we were a 1A school that had no one to play. We were playing 3A schools getting destroyed.
I mean, West Frankfort
We had
is
no money.
not too far from there, I guess, but you're even further, right? DuQuoin is
South,
north,
right?
Yeah.
It's south.
Yeah,
it's,
but I was-
it's past Cape.
Yeah, we drove a long way, dude. I remember we played a town called Oblong.
Oblong,
Yeah,
obtuse, acute.
we had about 3 games we had a chance of winning, and we had to drive a long way to get there because it was like we had to find teams that were almost as bad as we were. And every year it was like somebody's going 0-9, and somebody's going 1-8, and it's either going to be the Alvarado Falcons or the Cairo Pilots, depending on who won that game. And that was always our second game of the year, so we'd get our ass handed to us by Christopher the first game of the year.
Then it was the Caro.
And then it's
Caro
like, all right,
Pilots.
guys, we got to bounce back from this 82-6 loss.
Oh, you said pilots? Oh, that makes sense.
That's because they got the airport.
That's pretty
they
much
got
all they
the
got down
airport.
there.
I think that was River Pilots. But
We're an aviation
that
town.
could be too. It's right where the Mississippi and the Ohio hit. Like they're in the little heel.
Who was your high school rival?
The Quincy Horse Handlers. No, wait.
The Quincy Horse Handlers.
Yeah, they're a good team.
Wow.
No, it would have been.
I don't think we're allowed up there anymore, by the way.
Which is really upsetting
Quincy.
because my band played up there, and I was like, this is a lovely town.
They
Really,
do not
yeah.
it's
like
a nice
us.
town.
Well, I wonder why that is, because we're talking about
Because all the horse
More
banks.
than one
HJs with
person
horses.
has told me.
We got family up there. This is fine.
Yeah,
we
it's
got
okay.
we got a free pass.
But speaking of that area, it'd probably be Palmyra or Monroe City, I guess, would be our big rivals up there.
Palmyra.
Palmyra.
Palmyra,
which is
what
right
were
next
they?
to Quincy.
The Palmyra what? The
Palmyra is the Panthers, right?
Palmyra Panthers.
Holly Panthers.
Yes. And what were you guys at Columbia what?
The Eagles.
The Columbia
dude.
Eagles.
Don Henley.
No, the Limburg Flyers, the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alvarado what? Alvarado
Falcons, Birds of Prey.
Falcons.
That's right. Caca! Or whatever.
We were Birds of Prey long before it was cool, dude.
Dude.
We were Battlehawks.
We were the Battlehawks before the Battlehawks even knew they existed.
Yeah,
It
there's-
was demoralizing. I'll be honest with you. To go every away game we would pull in, I'd be like, boys, there's floats in the end zone. That's going to be a long night.
Oh no, it's homecoming. They wouldn't tell you guys until you got
I'm
there.
like, when teams have their homecoming the first game of the year, you know you play for a bad football team.
What a
Like, hey,
mess.
most people don't do homecoming on August 23rd, but we doing it this year. People loved it.
Would they tell you guys it was homecoming for the other team?
Oh no, you would find out when you got there. And it'd be like
man.
all these floats and pep squads, and these dudes are like all like going to the dance tomorrow
Oh,
night.
man, the game's packed.
These
a lot
boys-
of people here.
These boys are
Oh,
trying to
man.
get laid tomorrow. They were playing for their virginity.
Wait, what
Man.
was your school, Scott? South Shelby?
Yeah, Cardinals.
Ah. Yeah, at least he had. I mean, he had
Lesser bird.
Look at this though.
He had the straight up Arizona Cardinals logo.
Yeah, we're
That's kinda
creative.
cool.
We
That
had
is
the Atlanta
cool.
Falcons one. We
Did you
got it.
really?
And we got it like right when teams started using it because we had like a screaming eagle on the side.
Look up Alvarado Falcons.
South Shelby is now leaving our old conference. They're going to a new one. So I'm not going to have those battles anymore.
Dang, dude.
That's sad.
Yeah, we have our little fighting falcon mascot.
This guy,
Yeah.
he's got a big chest.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool.
He's very
Puffed
peptides.
Out. Yeah, he's a puffed, like a puffed out.
It's a beefy.
Yeah, he's a beefy falcon.
He's walking in.
Yeah, and then we got
Real
the
tough.
old, on the side of our helmets, we got the Atlanta Falcons. And we thought it was so cool, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, the West Frankfort Redbirds, and then the Columbia Eagles. Those were the two.
With the
Teams I
Clarkstown
had.
South Vikings. Yeah, the Vikings.
And you had the Minnesota logo, right?
Yeah. yeah.
That's amazing.
It's
So-
basically the same like clip art they use.
Yeah.
Every high school named the Vikings use pretty much the same logo.
If you look closely at the Alvarado Falcon, it has a white head. They clearly used it bald eagle and just didn't know what a falcon was.
And just called it a falcon.
Cairo, eagle, falcon. Dude, let's
It's
not get
fine.
caught up in the semantics, brother.
It's cartoons.
It's fan.
He's cool looking. He's barrel chested.
Hey, speaking of traveling, okay, so somebody wrote us, and this is a pretty good email I want to read. Hey, Rizz Show crew, I got to say, you guys are the only reason my morning commute on 270 isn't a total nightmare. Honestly, listening to the show is like hanging out with my actual friends if my friends were completely unhinged. Okay, fine. Anyway, I need some major help from you guys and the listeners because my brother-in-law is coming to St. Louis next weekend from Chicago. And he swears up and down that Chicago has a better food scene. Obviously, he's full of crap. I want to completely shut him down, but my neighborhood group is fiercely divided on where to take him. Half of them are saying we got to go traditional and hit up the hill for the ultimate, undisputed best toasted ravioli in the city. But the other half is arguing that St. Louis is low-key the smash burger capital of the world right now.
What? Really?
And that taking him to a killer local burger joint would blow his mind way more than T-Ravs.
See, I was going
Neither.
not there at all. I have like a couple of things in mind, but not those. Burgers are burgers. Like you can get a
True
good
that.
burger in every city in this country.
True that, and I'll even go one step further, controversy. I've never once, and I love it, I have taken someone from out of town to have T-Ravs and then be like, this has changed my life.
Right.
I was like, oh, this is cool. These are good. It's never like, well, you know what? New York has terrible food now.
You've never
because
seen
I've
somebody
had
sit back in their chair and go,
a ravioli.
Yeah, smoke a
With
cigarette
breading.
afterwards?
oh
No.
my God, where has this been all my life?
Right.
Yeah, you're right. It's always like, this is fine.
This is fine. Honestly, Balkan Treat Box comes to mind first.
Yeah. Yeah, the Baltic stuff. I think overall, I
But
don't.
does that represent St. Louis?
No. Here's
Yeah.
what I think represents St. Louis. Chicago, I think overall is better because it's bigger. It has more clout. There's more recognition for its cuisine. It's got a bigger reputation. I understand that. We're not competing with somebody that's 4 times our size. Where we are beating them and every other city that I know in at least the whole middle of the country is we rule in international flavors and cultural, like community-based foods. The barbecue, the Southern Creole stuff that we kind of mix into different things, being a French
When
settlement.
you go to the hill, you have that certain type of Italian
The
food.
hill, you have incredible Italian. The Baltic stuff with all the Bosnian influence.
If
and,
you
and
want to go to
everything
U
else.
City, you got some great Chinese.
Yeah, I think we beat everybody when it comes to community-driven food culture, and especially, I mean, we're way out kicking our coverage as far as population goes. Way.
But so if this dude is going to take his brother-in-law to a restaurant that represents St. Louis, what is it?
I think you have to have a day of meals. And I
Yeah.
think you
Is
gotta
there
do-
one place? Is there one place?
I think you have to do barbecue. I think you have to do the hill, and I think you have to do something else that is again a community-driven
Okay, but here's the question. One place.
Lion's Choice.
Is it? Get out of here.
What?
St. Louis Bread Company.
Honestly, everything you were pontificating was excellent until right
and then you went to.
Well, what am I
no offense
supposed to
to Lion's Choice.
Get your leg tat out. Let's go.
It's my bad.
Moved
Oh, you're
here
back.
in 1998 from Chicago. Food still sucks. Well, I think you're going to the wrong places there, William.
What is happening with you, William?
You haven't found since 1998. You haven't found your place.
This is a person that's like just doesn't go anywhere. He's just bitching. Like, hey, if it ain't a mile from my house, I'm not going. That's what he is. That's what he sounds like. We have so many excellent fooderies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got better local flavor. Plus, we have all the breweries, all the, what do you call them? Microbrews?
Yeah.
Craft breweries.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's the
We
one?
beat Chicago and all that.
All right, we have. He's in town for 3 hours. We have time for one meal.
I'm taking him to Balkan Treat Box because even though it's not like a St. Louis-based food, it is Bosnian-based food. It's so well done by local
great.
people
Yes,
who
it's
have gone
great.
to the actual country and come back
Probably
with like
one
more.
of my favorite places.
It is. It's so good.
But does that represent? Is that St. Louis?
No, that's not what he's asking.
I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't.
I think
Then go to the toasted
I think Mark
wrap
is over
place.
here from South County is approaching this situation totally wrong.
I think if you're, I do
which
too.
one?
If you're coming from Chicago, not a big barbecue city. So if you want to have something that stands out and you have to do one, I'm with Moon. I think the communal, good, you got to find a good barbecue. You don't necessarily take them to Pappy's, but although that would be the, that's the move if it's like the touristy, like here's where everybody comes when they come here. But St. Louis BBQ, I think bang for your buck. If you're going to be like, this is kind of representative of something that we're known for, even whether that's on, I know there's a big argument on whether we're in the top 4 with KC, Texas, Memphis, and South Carolina. But you go to a good spot, there's a lot on the barbecue menu, get some good sides in them.
I need a place.
I say you
It's
sit
either
him
that or
down
the
at
hill.
Rizz's house. And you
Oh,
put,
you're not invited.
And you put some emos, some toasted ravioli, some gooey butter cakes, some pork steaks.
Adam on the instant feedback brings up a good point. When you frame anything like the food here is better than the food in your hometown, it's an instant loss.
Yeah, you lose.
Yeah.
And we're going to lose to Chicago for the right reasons when it comes to Michelin star
You
restaurants.
guys are forgetting one. You got to take them to Woofy so they can actually have a real Chicago dog.
Yes, bring them here for a Chicago dog.
I don't know why.
Might as well take them to Breadco.
Oh,
No
darn
offense.
What about,
This is the quintessential St. Louis cuisine.
No, I think the Hills, you got to go to the Hill, but not for toasted ravioli.
Uncle Bill's.
I just typed in Chicago versus St. Louis food, and you know one of the things that it said that St. Louis has going for it?
What?
It says
What?
a foodie in St. Louis can eat exceptionally well for half the money, park almost anywhere, get reservations early, or get reservations easily, and still have access to nationally recognized restaurants. So, even though Chicago may be one of the best food cities, St. Louis is absolutely the best food value city.
Okay.
Wow.
So the only way to really win this argument is to agree ahead of time that there has to be, give me a budget of one meal in Chicago, and I'll take you to 3 meals in St. Louis, and that's how you win the argument.
I just
Yeah,
typed
they're
in.
equally
I
as
just
good.
typed in what is the quintessential St. Louis restaurant, and AI overview says because St. Louis is a city built on diverse culinary traditions, there isn't just one quintessential restaurant.
Exactly. That's what.
There are a few.
So the internet will tell you what we've been telling you.
There are a few distinct icons, depending on the iconic St. Louis dish you're looking for. So for a local sandwich, Joya's. Mm-hmm. For St. Louis barbecue, they list Pappy's. For the Hill, Charlie Gito's. For the historic experience, Crown Candy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We've got all that stuff covered, and I think we've got Chicago beat in that way, hands down.
Where's your favorite toasted ravioli?
I think you do.
Anthony knows.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, dude, my buddy
Anthoninos.
My buddy Phil, Chef Phil, he fed the Bosnian and Panamanian teams when they were here, and he said, I'm trying to find his text. He said that he introduced them to toasted ravioli, and I said, well, what did they think? And he said,
They go, it's fine. It's fine.
I said, oh man, what did they think of it? And he said they liked it, but they're extremely weird and picky eaters. Everything has to be very thin, small diced, and soups and sauces not too thick.
Oh,
That's
you mean like
Bosnian.
healthy?
Well, it's actually because they're World Cup athletes and
that's
they're
true,
training for the World Cup.
Right,
So,
yes.
So they had to have very, very
You're not
picky.
gonna-
But he did say that they kind of liked it.
Yeah, and that's what you get when you have a toast ravioli for the first time. You go, that's good.
He put they
Okay.
liked it exclamation point.
What were the...
Anthoninos is the best, I think, for toaster ravs. Yeah. I think the best that I've had.
Yeah, I think here's what you do. You do Pappy's lunch. The day's here. You do Gito's dinner. You wake up, take him to the airport, get him Joy's on the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, have him eat hot salami on the
Hey,
plane.
dude, this is a sandwich city. If we're really going to represent our culture, this is a sandwich city.
There you go. Bring that hot salami sandwich on the plane. Everybody enjoy the aroma of that.
That is honestly not a bad idea.
Or give them a Vivola sandwich or something. Or take them to a food festival. You know, we got the Great Greek Festival. That thing is awesome.
You're never getting.
And he's got to be here specifically.
You're never
for
getting
dates.
the best version of a food at a food festival, though.
Because it's like not the right temperature.
It's always mass
It's being
produced.
traveled. Anytime food travels, there's a little bit of diminishing
It's
returns.
a good point. Like if you are going to try some of these restaurants for the first time,
You got to go there.
go to the actual
You got to
source.
go there.
I hate that we're always trying to, or the people are always trying to compete with Chicago. It's like you don't have to slam Chicago to be proud of St. Louis.
No, just be proud of St. Louis. We have our thing, and they got their thing.
Exactly. We have what they can't have, and they have some things that we can't have.
And that's fine.
And when I go to Chicago, honestly, all I want is Lou Malnati's. And I know that's like the chain up there for them, and it's like their version of Emo's. You know what I mean? It's their pizza.
I don't think I've ever had it.
Oh, Lou Malnati's? I order that stuff freeze dried and have it sent to my house like a fatty because I love it. But there's nothing like, I mean, Tim and I, every time we go to Chicago, we're like, okay, Lou Malnati's within the first 24 hours of actually stepping foot up there.
There's nothing wrong with that. I go to Portillo's every time I'm there.
You do? What an experience that is.
Oh,
Every
man,
time.
chocolate
And I
cake
know
is
there's
so
like
drive-thru.
not.
It's so silly.
There's probably better hot dogs. But
Portillo's?
I'm going.
It's
I've
delicious.
told
I
you
went
about
there
this
once.
Oh, you did go?
Yeah, I was at a hotel and I ordered it.
I got like lasagna
horrendous.
when I was there.
Yeah, you can get whatever you want.
It's a ridiculous
It's
place.
like you can get a
Stupid.
huge piece of cake through the drive-thru, and I'm here for it.
At Portillo's?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a hot dog place. It's just out of control.
that serves spaghetti.
Right. You would love this. You could eat it in your car like a
I think
sad
I
guy.
ordered a hot dog from there.
You can get
Yeah.
a Chicago dog, a giant piece of lasagna, and half a birthday cake.
It's amazing.
In the
And a
drive-thru.
Coke, and it comes in 80 seconds.
It's amazing.
It's stupid.
And it was like
It's a dumb business model.
It is really
But
weird.
thank
And
you
it
for
was-
it.
I love it.
It was mediocre at best.
It
I don't know.
was, but-
Maybe because I ordered
That's
it to
the
go.
point, though. Is
But
like
it was
sometimes
packed.
the mediocre stuff that the scarcity makes it good because you can't get it. You know what I mean? So there is an argument to be made. You know, if you want to really try to sell people on like St. Louis style pizza or something like that, just take them to Whitaker's or Emo's or somewhere like that. That's kind of, yeah. Is it the best of the best? Probably not. But
It's
it is
acceptable.
It is.
It's
It is
fine.
the standard of mediocrity in our city, and that's what people want. They want to be like, well, what do you fatties eat?
You know what
This
else?
is what we eat. This is what we eat all the time.
You know what else we're doing really well with right now is farm to table.
Oh, yeah.
So I think we have opportunities for that type of restaurant that Chicago probably doesn't have. The farm to table stuff that we're doing. What's my buddy's place that you love so much? Vicia? The one that just won all the awards.
Yeah.
That's like one of those farm to table ones.
That place is delicious.
Dude, this place
That's
down the
good.
street, Pierce Creek, he owns the cattle farm. He owns the burger.
Yeah,
he does
yeah.
smash burgers. That's how you pick your steak out of the case, and they go and cook it for you.
You're kidding?
And it's all
Just like
organic.
like picking lobsters.
No, it's still alive.
Like you go out, you just point in the field and go, I want that one.
yeah, it's still alive.
I'll
You gotta
have
take
Larry.
that
All right,
one's
give
just
me a
moving
half
real
hour.
slow.
Give me a half hour, and then they'll.
He hands you a fork. You go out and get it yourself.
Wow, that's wild.
Tim Virgin and I went there last week, and it was the first time I had a steak, and I was just like, you guys are doing it right here, man. Like, just a deli case full of fresh food. He raises it, brings it in, all organic. Everything there's organic, no hormones, nothing like that. The food looks real in the case.
You ever go to a seafood restaurant and pick out your own lobster from the tank?
No.
That's weird.
It's sad.
I did actually.
Did they do that at Red Lobster? Was that
That
was
used
that
to-
a
I think
Red
they used to
Lobster
do it at
thing?
Red Lobster. You know,
They would act like they did it. They would just house those lobsters in there.
Only time I've ever done that is we were in Tokyo and they took us down to the fish market. And this is like the most famous, huge. It's such a crazy place that they say people die here all the time because if they're walking around, especially like we were, who had stayed up all night and the sun was coming up. They are all the fishermen are coming in, and this fish market is just buzzing. Forklifts flying everywhere, and people get run over all the time. And we were there, and this guy says, he's taking us through, and he goes, "We're going to take you up to this little spot, this tiny little spot. There's no marking. It's like where everybody eats there."
Mm-hmm.
And it has obviously the freshest food because they're bringing in the fish alive.
They're the fish markets. You could pick the fish there, and you could take it to a stall, and they'll cook it for you.
Yeah, so I went in, and it's just a long bar, almost kind of reminded me of like Eat Right or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in there, and we're just kind of sitting, and nobody's talking, and nobody's doing anything. He said, "Just wait, just give it 5 minutes." and all of a sudden the door bursts open, and a whole bunch of people run in and throw things into the tanks that are right behind the bar. And this weird, he threw this weird shrimp in that looked like a rainbow. And he goes, "You want that?" And I was like, yeah, when in Rome." So they literally took it out, and he went, and within 60 seconds, all of a sudden it was on my plate. And I just went,
okay.
and I ate this shrimp, and it was the greatest thing I've ever had.
Wow.
And it tastes like salt water because it was just in the sea 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Well, we don't have that here in St. Louis.
No, we don't have that.
You can get Asian carp straight to your plate.
Asian carp?
Straight out the lake.
Is that an invasive species?
I think
so.
The one
They
they
fly
want
up,
you to, they want you to eat those?
It is.
Yeah.
That's a
They're
poo
bottom
fish.
feeder,
That's a
yeah.
poo fish.
And it'll
dog.
be harvested with a bow and arrow.
That's right.
That was like everyone's.
From
My
Merrimack.
dad used to do that.
Hey,
You ever seen somebody fish with a bow? It's wild.
like
Just
an actual
Tom Hanks.
It had like an arrow and a string, and the broadhead on the arrow, when it would hit, would open. And my dad and his friends would wade out in like waist deep water and look at gar and carp as they were like, and you just shoot the arrow into the water right through the fish. It was very primitive.
Yeah, well, how does Rizz catch 0 fish? Give him a bow and arrow.
Dude, gar is insane looking. They got those
I
bottle
hate gar
noses.
so much.
And they're terrifying.
Those are the ones that they want you to kill,
They're
right?
so invasive, dude. Creve Coeur. I don't even fish Creve Coeur Lake anymore because it's just nothing but gar.
Can you eat those?
I don't know, but I have such a true hatred
Gar.
for that particular fish.
Edible. Yes, you can eat gar. The meat is white, firm, and has a mild flavor, often compared to chicken or alligator.
Oh, okay.
Get in there.
Okay.
Screw that fish, dude.
Get in my
It's
mouth.
called an alligator gar.
Gah.
Gator gar.
Gator gah. All right, so...
this gator? No.
No, it's gah.
It's gar.
Hey, this past Sunday, how did you celebrate your 6-7 day?
Oh, I
Sunday
missed
was
it.
6-7. Sunday was 6-7
I
day.
did not do
You're
anything.
kidding
I
me.
didn't even
Oh,
notice.
no, you were at the Keishi
pop-up store.
Pop-up store in Cottleville.
I did notice today is 6-9. I did notice that today, though.
Today is 6-9 day.
Because I'm a pervert, I guess. But I did not notice 6-7.
Yeah, Sunday was 6-7 day, and I guess at Sky Zone, the old trampoline park in Shrewsbury, they decided to have a 6-7 celebration. How'd that go?
Probably very annoyingly.
Super tight.
It did not go well.
It didn't?
No. Sky Zone in Shrewsbury was hosting a special 6-7 event, which sounded like a blast to the local kids. The problem was word spread fast, and hundreds of unaccompanied minors show up. And because the trampoline park quickly hit the maximum safety capacity inside, they had to start turning people away. And how'd that go?
Everyone understood.
Since most kids were dropped off alone,
Yeah.
now you got 300 to 350 kids outside with nothing to do.
Try explaining that job to somebody. I'm a bouncer at the trampoline park. Yeah, everyone is. No, I'm the bouncer at the trampoline. Yeah, everyone says that at the trampoline park.
So what happens when 300 to 350 kids are outside after being dropped off?
Lots
New-
of crying or drug
I
use.
would say new friends. They all became new friends.
Ooh, I bet all the trash got picked up.
Good guys.
No, absolute chaos, guys. Absolute chaos. Around 3:15, Shrewsbury police arrived at the Watson Zone location, and as soon as officers pulled up, it was a disaster.
What were they doing?
Fighting. 8 fights broke out in rapid succession.
Tiny fights, though, right?
No, these were like teenagers.
Oh. So damage can be done.
Yeah, the crowd spilled over to the Walmart and Aldi next door. Property damage. Employees threatened at other stores. Businesses had to shut down early.
Whoa.
And all they had to do was make sure that they got back before Mom and Dad came back to pick them up, and they just stood there and be like, it was a great time in there. It was a great time.
Police arrested several minors, but the most alarming arrest was a 12-year-old from Florissant who was carrying a butcher's knife.
Whoa.
Where'd you get the knife?
I imagine,
Aldi or
was it a man
Walmart?
or a young man or a young lady?
It was a girl.
Oh, my goodness. See, in my head, I was imagining, I know you don't watch Euphoria, but like Fezco's little brother who's like 10 years old, and he's like this hard-ass gangster. He's got like a face tat and he kills people. That's what I'm imagining.
Well, they
that
asked
kid
her,
looks
like, all right, she's 12 years old. 12.
Right. She's got an axe.
Why do you got a knife on you?
Oh, nice.
She said she saw talk of fights on social media, wanted to be part of it, caught an Uber down to Shrewsbury.
This is my child.
Hey,
Caught an Uber down to Shrewsbury.
Grabbed
Mom,
a
I'll be
butcher
back.
knife and grabbed an Uber?
Yeah.
From Florissant.
Yo, these kids are way cooler than we were back then.
Yeah, but think of how expensive that was from Florissant to.
No, we would have rode our bikes.
Right.
Yeah, but not with a knife.
The kids are fed up. And honestly, the movies like Weapons and whatnot and that zombie movie that's coming out with the kids getting the
kids
ice cream.
are fed up.
The kids are here for violence and they're choosing it.
We don't want no education.
They don't. They're out for blood.
Man.
This is terrifying.
And the Sky Zone just wanted to have a cool 6-7 event for the kids.
Well.
6-7.
That girl with the knife's like, I've had enough.
Enough of the 6-7 stuff. Yeah, she came to regulate. Luckily, nobody was hurt.
Yeah.
It took 6 hours for the cops to disperse the crowd.
Jeez, man.
6 hours. Parents just drop them off and go, okay, we'll see you in a couple hours. That's it. This is why we can't have nice things, guys.
Somebody texted and said the police report said she brought the knife from home.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because she wanted to be involved. And she wanted the knife for, quote, for protection.
Yeah.
Sky Zone released a statement thanking local law enforcement for their quick action. They emphasized they were strictly enforcing safety capacities inside, but the real issue was the massive unmanaged crowd that gathered on the sidewalk outside.
Man, it's a tough business. My son had a phase there where he wanted to go to Sky Zone all the time.
Yeah, me too.
It was something different. And they, you always see those things and they're always for sale in somebody else's. Every time I'm in there, I feel bad for the owner because I'm just like, good God, what a disaster waiting to happen.
Are you really making that much money to justify all this?
Can't be. All this.
What are your margins?
Everywhere I look, I'm looking at potential trouble. Somebody getting hurt over here, somebody fighting over here, somebody getting dropped off without an adult. Yeah. It's just nothing. It looks like nothing but
I know
trouble.
how I was as a teen. But we didn't have places to go. Mm-hmm. We were just outside.
We had the arcade.
We had the mall or the arcade.
Yeah, the mall and the arcade, which had its built-in security if anything got rowdy. But nothing got rowdy.
Yeah, nothing really got rowdy. I mean, every once in a while there was a fight at the park. But then it was dispersed pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And really no cops were ever involved.
And that was always the word of mouth one. 3 o'clock.
We had different.
Tom and Brad are going to fight each other.
That's true. I guess if you weren't a part of the chain, you didn't know when those things were happening.
Were there cops involved with your fights down there in Southern Illinois?
No, it was self-policed. But
self-policed.
There was a fight every day. There was a daily fight. You just didn't know if you were going to be part of it that day.
But did it last?
You had to wake up and
did it last 6 hours?
No, it wasn't like a melee. It would just be like you're going to go to the park, and depending on which troubled youth were hanging about, you may have to fight a set of brothers. There were a couple sets of brothers that sometimes if you fought one, you had to fight them both. Or sometimes they fight each other, and you would just be a spectator. It would just depend on what happened during the pickup basketball game or baseball game, or if someone got trapped on the merry-go-round.
Yeah, but it was never like this style. It was never like this.
No, I mean, weapons were drawn at times. There were always kids that had a boot knife. Josh Crane had one taped to his arm with electrical tape all the time. No one ever stabbed anybody, but people had weapons on them. Weapons were a thing back then. A lot of people had survival knives.
Weapons are always a thing.
We had a brass knuckle event.
Child weapons were a thing back then. It wasn't weird to see a kid just like riding around town with a survival knife hanging off his belt.
Right, because he saw Rambo.
Yeah.
He saw Rambo the week before.
No one stopped a kid and be like, what are you doing with that knife? They were just like, cool knife.
We had fights every week, and it was a rotating. It was Boar Park, the Target parking lot, and this one church parking lot. But for the most part, everything was let go until weapons were used. There was a brass knuckle event that shattered a kid's jaw, and after that, police were like, "Nah, we're cracking down on."
Remember the Rambo knives where you could open it? They had the hollow handle.
Oh yeah, or the compass on the end.
Yeah,
the compass on the hilt and a hollow handle.
Yes,
you put matches in there.
Oh my goodness!
I wanted out of the back of a comic book.
Those
it
were
had
awesome,
fireproof
man.
matches inside, a little bit of fishing string, and a hook.
Yeah,
it had everything you needed to survive. If you, for some reason, went for a bike ride in your town of 500 people and got lost in the wilderness.
Always be prepared.
Good thing I got my Rambo knife on me.
It stuck with me. If you look in my bag right now, there's all kinds of survival items in there. That knife shaped who I am.
Yes. There's more coming out about these e-bikes and St. Louis suburbs cracking down. We talked about Ellisville.
Yes.
Last week, and you know, you're out in Ellisville, and the cops out there said they're pretty serious.
They are serious. They're going to confiscate them and fine.
They're taking them.
Yeah.
And going after parents.
Yep.
So there was a big article in the Post-Dispatch about this. You know, kids across St. Louis County have plenty of free time, less to do, and apparently a massive craving for high-speed two-wheelers. So electric bikes are exploding in popularity with kids and teenagers right now, and it's causing a massive headache for local municipalities. I don't know, in your area out there in St. Charles, are you seeing kids on these e-bikes all over the place?
Yeah, here and there. Nobody's really causing trouble with it. Although the only thing I see, and this is just the dad in me, when one of them flies by and they don't have a helmet, I'm just like, dang, dude, that is too much speed to not have a helmet. Because these kids are cooking, dude. We're talking like 40 miles an hour.
I saw two kids on one e-bike. One was wearing a helmet. One wasn't, going down Edison Road behind the family church, on Edison.
Yeah,
that's a busy street. That's a busy street. And then I saw one kid in my neighborhood, helmet, respectful, giving hand signals when he turned. I'm like,
nice.
There you go.
Nice.
I'm
just jealous.
I would have loved to have one of these.
Yeah. Every time I see him, I'm like, wow, that looks cool.
Is that what's really? Is that?
Look at this kid. He's covering 10 miles and barely breaking a sweat.
Is that what's going on?
I don't know.
We're the ones making the laws now. Like, hey, we never had one. We're jealous, so we're going to ban them.
We're all meh.
That could be it.
Overland welcomes those. We just don't have the money over there, so it's all gas-powered stuff.
Or is it the string of crashes, the reckless driving, and near misses with pedestrians? Is that, or maybe that's what it is.
That'd be a big deal.
And cities all over the county are scrambling to put the brakes on these underage riders. So here's what's going on. Local mayors and police chiefs say they are getting flooded with complaints from residents who say that, they're terrified.
Okay. Can I say this? I am scared that I'm going to hit a kid because they are flying down the sidewalk on these things. And they're not stopping at streets. And if you don't look, you kill a kid. Holy crap.
There have been a couple near misses in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
But are you terrified?
I'm not terrified. I'm just more observant now. I'm like, okay, let's make sure we're really on this because it's summertime. Yeah.
Concern. The issue isn't just that kids are riding the bikes; it's how fast they're going when they're doing it. Out in Kirkwood, the mayor noted that drivers are terrified of these high-speed bikes darting into traffic, while pedestrians are scared of getting flattened on public walking trails. Police are reporting kids blasting down sidewalks, ignoring stop signs, flying around corners without looking. Manchester Mayor Tobin even shared a personal story of almost getting taken out by a kid on an e-bike while out for a run. Baldwin has already clocked 5 e-bike crashes since January.
I'm going to scream at you era then because I don't care about them being on the walkways and I go on my walks and whatnot. I'll yell at a kid and be like, hey, slow down. I have no problem with that. But again, it's just the sidewalks along Manchester because I see so many of these kids just flying. And I see some adults flying as well.
Yeah.
On them. So I don't know what that's all about.
Well, if these bikes go over 28 miles an hour, you need a license. Okay. And you have to be over 16.
20 miles an hour?
And 28 miles an hour.
Okay. There's a couple hills in my neighborhood when I was a kid. I got my mountain bike up.
Anything that goes over 28 miles an hour crosses into motorized territory, which legally requires a driver's license. And the problem is, city administrators say it's incredibly common to see kids way under the age of 16 tearing down the street on these, what they call Class 3 or heavily modified bikes that are basically low-end motorcycles.
Mm-hmm. I'm just so jealous. Man, the ground I could have covered.
I know.
I wasn't allowed to take my dirt bike off the property. My dad was always like, because we had a little country road, and so I'd ride it on my grandma's property all the time, and that was good enough. It was huge. But I wanted to have an actual paved ride, and so I was only allowed to be on this dead-end part of our street. But if I would have gone into town on that thing, he would have whooped me so fast. Because it was illegal. That thing would have gotten up to 40 miles per hour, I bet.
We had a kid,
really? Dang.
We had a kid near us that had a moped, which was a pet. Cool as hell.
That would have been
Never let you ride it, did he?
Never let me ride it.
Yeah, my best friend growing up had a mini, he called it a mini bike. It was a miniature dirt bike, and gosh dang, he just ride it in front of me, and I wasn't allowed to touch it.
He's like, oh, you don't know how to use it.
No, he's like, no, my dad will kill me. You're not allowed to touch it. Dude, somebody said that it's the same thing right now with the kids and adults in the golf carts, especially in St. Peter's, Cottleville area. And I will say, that is a new problem. Because the kids are driving the golf carts all over the place. And it'll be a golf cart with 3 seats, and there's 8 teenagers hanging off of it. And they're flying around on the roads.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, Cottleville, especially Cottleville, is definitely...
I don't think all those adults in those golf carts are...
sober.
100%
What?
If I were to venture to guess.
Yeah. Yeah, That is a bit annoying.
So there's other problems besides kids in golf carts. It's Uncle Ted, 9 bush lights deep,
Well, I'll admit,
coming back from the local watering hole.
Yeah.
I'll admit again, I'm jealous.
Me too.
I'm jealous. I'll admit again that when it comes to the golf carts, every time I look at one, I go home and I look up the price and I go, oh my God, I can't.
And you
what?
want to live in golf cart city, right?
I do. I would love to.
I would love to get on the golf cart and go to the local watering
Can't be spending
hole.
that kind of money. Have you seen what golf carts cost? It's a racket.
I know, it's ridiculous.
I saw a kid down the street here. It was he was on some kind of modified bike. He had a helmet on. And he was like, 2 girls were crossing Olive, and they were young. I don't know how old they were, probably like junior high, early high school. And somebody was turning right onto Olive, and the kid was like walking his bike real slow. He did that thing where like the person was like slowly pulling out to turn right. They were walking against, the red hand was up, and the kid was just being like a little a-hole, a little terrorizer. Like started going real slow, and then flipped the car off. And like made a big showing for the 2 girls he was escorting across the street, and then the car pulled in to like the little strip mall. Like after he flipped him off and honked, and they had like a little altercation, the car pulled in, and he took his bike and he like rode it. And he's like yelling at this car, and he rode his bike up to the car, and I was like, oh, this doesn't end well.
and how'd it end?
I don't know. I got a green light, and I wasn't that invested. Got a green light, and I was out of there.
This was mine. I never knew what exact model it was. It was a 1971 Honda SL70.
Holy crap.
That's what I used to ride. It got up to about 35 miles per hour.
Those
As
are
a kid?
incredible.
As a child, yeah. I started riding this at 11 years old.
Those are little
Oh, my
pit
God.
bikes. Those are the coolest.
It was so much fun, too. It was this color, everything. That's
Whoa.
what it was.
That's awesome.
I
Jealous?
know. Way to go, Dad.
Dude, that
But I couldn't
rules.
ride it on the damn roads. I was like, Dad, this is a street bike. Like,
What was that? Like in South Frankfurt?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's cool.
I know. So I had like, my grandma's
cool.
property was this like nice little kind of, just on the edge of town little farm. And she had a ton of
It's like the dirt bike kid.
dirt mounds and stuff. And so, I don't know. I had a blast on that. But I never was allowed, to
Remember
go
that
out.
movie?
into the
Where is
park.
that these days?
Where is this? Oh, man, I need to try and find another one of
Yeah,
these.
track
Well,
that down.
Because the technology is evolving faster than state law could keep up, individual St. Louis municipalities are taking matters into their own hands this summer. So here are the rules. Here are the rules in different municipalities. Glendale and Brentwood just passed brand new ordinances that set strict age limits and ban e-bikes from specific sidewalks and walking trails. In Glendale's new law includes a clause that allows police to issue warnings directly to parents if their kids are caught breaking the rules.
The biggest problem I would think for the teenager, for the bike owner, is where you're going to go with it. Because, like, okay, you're talking about Brentwood. If I lived in that area, I'd be like, oh, this is so sweet. I could take this thing over to the mall. But I'm not going to chain it up. I don't trust my $2,000 e-bike outside on the
I think you're just going around neighborhoods.
on a bike rack.
Baldwin and Manchester, both cities are currently drawing up new regulations to pitch to their boards of aldermen to give police more polling power. Ellisville police have announced zero tolerance and will strictly be enforcing existing laws all summer long. In Wildwood, they're looking to update its rules to match advancing bike tech while launching an educational campaign aimed at parents.
This is the first summer at my house where there are kids everywhere. Like, we got all these new kids in the neighborhood. So they're on the little mini bikes. They're running around crazy. It's kind of fun. I mean, they're not out late, which is nice. But right at dusk, they're insane.
Man,
That's nice to see them outside,
It's
right?
nice
Get
to see 'em.
outside, get off your
Lots
iPads.
of screaming. Yeah, it's
I am
fine.
happy that they're outside.
Right.
I'm conflicted here because
Now let's take away their source of entertainment.
Yeah, let's put them back inside.
Yeah.
Get outside,
Thanks for
touch
getting
grass.
outside, kids. Now we're taking your bikes.
Well, how much of this is on? I mean, I was pushed back, like the parents. I mean, my dad obviously made rules for me, told me all about the rules of the road. If I was going to even go on that little strip of road, like what to do if a car did come and what to do, give the hand signal or make sure they see your blinker or whatever. Like, I hope parents are really enforcing some road laws and teaching their kids, because they'll just be better drivers in the long run if you start to really enforce how
Yeah, it'll help in
they
the
need to
future.
be.
Yeah, but that's your point of rebellion. Is your bike? My bike was my freedom,
Right.
and that's where I would push the limits. I mean, that's where kids are naturally going to push the limits. Is whatever their access to freedom is. That's where they're learning the dangers. So
And
I
we
hate
never
to.
wore helmets.
Right.
Oh, no,
well,
I never wore.
That's what I hate to say. Like, even if you teach them how to be perfect, like once they get the freedom, the bike, the car, the license, the whatever, the e-bike.
Once they're out of your sight, they're doing their own
Yeah,
thing.
that's where they're gonna test those limits, and I hate to say, like, that's where they're supposed to.
But these e-bikes go pretty quick, and it's
Yeah,
not pedal power unless
Okay.
we get our bikes up to a certain speed on a hill.
I'm just saying, just prep
These
the
e-bikes
emergency.
are going 30 miles an hour.
Prep the emergency rooms, because
Oh yeah, it's trauma season. I mean, it really
trauma
is.
season.
My best friend works in trauma, and like this is the season right now.
And you know what? Today's a couple. What are we celebrating today? Okay.
Oh.
Today's Tuesday, June 9th. What are we celebrating today?
well, Lauren's celebrating 6a-10a Day.
I think it's like National Earl Day.
It is National Earl Day. You are correct.
Thank you.
The heck is that?
Shout out to all the Earls out
We
there.
love you, Earl.
Oh, I'm an Earl. No, am I a king? Am I a knight? What am I? Remember, listener John gave me the 1 by 1 square foot position in Scotland. I own the land.
Oh, that's right.
No, this isn't like the name Earl.
Oh. I thought you meant
My
like
name
a
is
like a
Earl.
duke. Am I a duke?
No. This is a shout out to all the Earls out there. Earl!
That's a dying name.
Earl!
Yeah,
Are there any baby Earls?
No.
there should be.
No.
If you are having a baby right now and you're on your way to the hospital, you gotta name that baby Earl. And that's fact.
Scott said if he was having a boy, it'd be Earl.
Yeah, Earl.
Earl? Earl?
King Earl.
Earl?
Is Earl short for something?
Erland of the good land. I don't know.
You're making that up?
I am.
You said it very convincingly.
Erland is a name.
I'm a radio
but that's-
broadcaster.
But that's Erland.
So, National Earl Day, whether it's your first name, your last name, middle name, or maybe you love Earl Grey tea. I don't know.
Ooh.
Today's the day. Let me see here. It's also National Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Day.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a lord. That's what I am.
Lord. It's Donald Duck Day.
Take your pants off.
Donald Duck Day.
Yeah, you have to Donald Duck it. That's a good point, Scott.
Thank you.
It's also Call Your Doctor Day.
Oh, I've already put two
It's
calls
National
in.
Call Your Doctor Day.
I think I am going to call my doctor. Am I asking for a recommendation for a new optometrist?
Optometrist.
Ophthalmologist?
Well, they dilated your eyes and sent you home yesterday.
Dude, my eyes still feel weird.
You looked like you're on mushrooms yesterday, probably.
Oh, man. Like,
So you went to the eye doctor just to get a new prescription?
Yeah. Okay, so I noticed my eyes have been deteriorating the last, I'd say, year or two. And the last time that I had a prescription was 2024, okay? And
Sure.
even the sites that you go on, the Warby Parkers, the Zennies or whatever, they even say, like, this is expired. We won't even accept it. So you have to, what a racket, by the way. You know, Rafe is always talking about how the vets are a racket. I think the eye doctors are a racket because they're like, nope. We won't even tell you what your prescription was. You got to come in and you got to have another eye test.
Right.
And I was like, oh, okay, fine. I'll pay for another
All
eye
right, so
test.
you go in and you read the chart, and they go, all right, you could get to this line. Here's your.
Yeah. I'm here to read the chart like I did last
And then
time.
you go, and they put the thing in front of your face, and they switch the lenses, and they go, how's this? How's this?
Number
How's
one
this?
or number two?
Number one, number two.
Number one,
Number one,
number
number
two.
two. Number one, number two.
That's what I was there for.
Okay, and?
And the nurse, like beforehand, or I don't know, nurse. I don't know what the word is. Anyways, the gal before, she says, well, hey, listen, if he has to dilate your eyes, he'll put this thing in, and it'll be fine in a couple hours. And I was like, oh, okay, if they see something wrong with my eyes where they then have to dilate it
Sure.
and check the health, because I even said, I go, well, why would he do that? And she said, well, if he's concerned about the health of your eyes. And I was like, well,
Okay.
that's not going to happen. So then we're number one, number two, number one, number two, HLZVN.
Right, you got
okay,
through all
blah, blah,
that.
blah, blah. And he goes, all right, lean back. I'm going to dilate your eyes. And I go, whoa. Really? And that I was so caught off guard. I was like, okay. And then he gives me a Kleenex and he drops the thing in my eyes and he
makes
goes,
my
I'll be
eyes
back in
water.
20 minutes. I was like, oh, okay.
And how does that work exactly?
Well, that's what I said. I go, how does this
Like
work,
salt?
man? Because I just thought, hey, you put some chemical in my body and I don't want this. And then he goes, well, it dilates your pupils and then you can't focus and you won't react to the lights that I'm going to shine in your eyes.
Okay,
And I
great.
went, oh, okay, cool. That didn't answer my question, but.
Well, it just holds the pupil open or the iris open so
Yeah,
they can
well-
see in the back of your eyes.
Yeah, okay, I get that, but why?
I don't know. I'm not an eye doctor.
But I'm saying, I did not give any signal that I had unhealthy eyes.
So we dilated your eyes.
So why are we doing
So
this?
now your pupils are like, ee.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah, you look like Mr. Burns.
I'm on mushrooms.
Yeah, dude. And he goes, your near focus, which is the only thing that I can see. I can't see far distance, but I can see near. He goes, your near focus is going to be all botched for the next couple hours.
Oh,
and I was like,
great.
oh, awesome. So now I can't even look at my phone.
Right.
So then I'm sitting there, and then he shines this light in there, and I'm seeing heaven, brother. It is just like crazy. And then he goes, okay, see ya.
And that's it.
And all I thought
Okay.
was, wait a second. It's really bright out here.
Yeah, they didn't give you the crazy big lenses, like the big old box.
That's what my mom
Blue
says.
blockers.
Yeah.
That's what my mom said. She goes, you're supposed to get these grandma glasses that they put around because, the whole world is like trying to.
Yeah, the Aunt Kathy's.
Right. It's just trying to flash its light into you. No,
And they just went, see ya.
just see you later. And
Well, it was kind of gloomy.
it
out
was
yesterday.
gloomy, but brother, I walked outside. I'm like, oh my God, what?
What time was this
Is
at?
the world really this bright? This is cool. This is crazy.
Was it around noon?
Yeah, about 12:30 or so.
Okay, well, it was still gloomy out, so it wasn't the sun was shining.
It was, but I couldn't really see anything. And to be honest, I think it was a little dangerous.
Paul
Well,
says,
you're not-
oh, so this is Min's first trip to the eye doctor. LOL.
No, it's my first time having my eyes dilated. I've done this like 3 or 4 times for the prescriptions. I've never had them dilated. Never needed
You're
to.
not supposed to drive. They're supposed to have verify that you have someone there with you to drive you.
No, man, they said peace out. And no sunglasses, no nothing.
Hilarious.
Actually, this guy was a
All right.
doctor that walked in. I mean, what was up with
Yeah,
him?
he might have gone to
He's
some
put a
weird
lab
place.
coat on.
All right, see you guys. All right, I can see. All right, bye guys.
That man's high as hell.
But I will say, I really hated it. I'd never
Fix his eyes.
I've never not had vision like that so quickly, and
Right.
it really freaked me out psychologically. I
sorry.
hated it.
Well, it's
I
time for a
hated
new
it.
eye doctor.
I think so.
I also went to the doctor yesterday. The lady doctor. Ladies, get your pap smears. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Okay. Also,
They asked me if I
Doctor
wanted one of
Day.
those too.
did they? They're like, here, we're gonna drop
You're
this in
dilated.
there. And then also got on the scale, and I don't know if it's because it was late afternoon, but guys, I have gained weight, so things are going to change around here. No more meat sticks for me.
Well, I couldn't tell. I
Had
can't
enough.
see anything right now.
Well, listen, today's National Call Your Doctor Day, and let's be honest, we all hate making that phone call. Well, some of us do. You feel a weird ache, you type the symptoms into Google, suddenly the internet tells you they only have 3 days to live. Great. But instead of just scheduling a checkup, we wait, we procrastinate, we try to sleep it off.
Don't do
This guy
that.
does. For me, going to the doctor is admitting defeat.
What?
Oh, my
Stop
doctor
this.
rules.
I'd rather suffer in silence than drink some. I'm going to suffer in silence and drink some tea. I don't want to sit in a freezing room wearing a paper gown. No. That's not a good attitude, is
You are a
it?
terrible. No, here's as the resident hypochondriac on this show, I schedule all of my doctor visits around, like, I start with my birthday and then I go for like a couple months, right? So this was like one of my last stops was the gynecologist. And I was talking to her about cervical cancer yesterday. And I was like, what happens when you get cervical cancer? And she's like, well, you can remove your cervix and you can get a whole hysterectomy, if you have that going on. And I said, well, that sucks. And then she said, but you're not going to get cervical cancer because you're doing this every year. You come here every year, and we will be on top of that.
It's
and I was
the
like,
learn.
that is
It's
something
the
I have
learn.
to say to the ladies.
National Call Your Doctor Day. Call your doctor.
Call your damn doctors, especially, and your dentists. Don't sleep on that either. Go to the damn dentist.
It's the yearly Learn Health Lap.
It is.
You do the lap.
Yeah.
I care. And you know
Having
what?
everything all checked out.
People have said that they've gone because we've talked about something like this and that something has been found and they got ahead of it. So it works.
Tell us about the most ridiculous self-diagnosis you've ever given yourself.
Me?
Buckle up.
Oh, man. Where to begin?
No, we don't have enough time.
Yeah.
That is important. The dentist thing, too.
You know what?
I can't believe that people go.
Like years and
Years
years.
without seeing
right.
Right.
Tomorrow, John Hewlett's coming in, and he's going to discuss, talk about, his 50 years on the radio,
Right.
and there's a big shindig on Friday over at the pageant, and we'll have two of the biggest hypochondriacs in radio on the air at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
You
I'm
think
thinking-
you think you got it from him?
Yes, I do. I think being in a room with him for 8 years.
because he's a crazy person.
He is an absolute. You think I'm bad? Wait for this.
Oh, I
Tune
can't
in
wait.
tomorrow.
I can't wait.
And he's actually had. I don't know how in depth he'll go with his own health, but like he's had some things recently. I mean, we call each other when something big happens, and talk to each other about it, and we cry about it. To
Oh,
each other.
God.
Does he do a health lap as well?
Oh yes, this is a man who has his doctor on speed dial.
Oh, like up.
He's invited. He goes.
Hewlett's calling
I'm not
again.
even kidding. He goes, hey, we're inviting some nurses to the thing on Friday. I go, that's fine. Just give me the names. We got nurses coming to this thing on Friday because they've helped him.
No.
That's where we're at.
Have you
I'm not quite there yet.
Have you been following this whole screwworm thing?
Oh,
Of course I have.
I just saw this on the news. What is
It's in
this?
New Mexico now. Just when you thought, oh, Texas, they're a big state, they can deal with the screwworm.
I think it's just in Texas.
No, I saw yesterday.
I haven't seen New Mexico yet.
Headline. It's
The horror movie bug in Texas, what you need to know about the screwworm. So if you've been scrolling through the news lately, you might have seen a headline that sounds like a straight up like sci-fi nightmare. The New World screwworm.
Dude, how nuts is this? We were talking about the name Eunice yesterday. The screwworm has been confirmed in New Mexico in a dog residing in Eunice, which is in Lea County.
I have not seen New Mexico yet. One incident in New Mexico?
That's what I see. Isolated case.
So the New World screwworm is a parasitic flesh-eating fly that hasn't been seen in the U.S. in decades. Confirmed in South Texas, and Texas officials have already discovered it in two young calves in Zavala County. That's just southwest of San Antonio. And the governor has signed a statewide disaster declaration and set up a strict 12-mile quarantine zone to inspect animals moving through the area. So what exactly is this thing? Most regular flies look for dead tissue or garbage to lay their eggs. This screwworm is different. It's way nastier. It targets living, warm-blooded animals. So a female fly will find a tiny scratch, a tick bite, or a fresh wound on an animal and lay hundreds of eggs. When they hatch, the maggots literally eat the living flesh, using tiny hook-like mouthparts to dig deeper into the wound, which is how they got the name screwworm. If left untreated, a screwworm infestation can destroy tissue rapidly and become fatal. Now, the U.S. actually eradicated these pests back in the 1960s using a genius sterile fly method, essentially breeding sterile male flies and dropping them from planes to disrupt the mating cycle. It worked for over 40 years, keeping these bugs pinned down in South America. But recently, the flies managed to breach the natural jungle barriers in Panama, rapidly spreading through Central America and Mexico, and now they've officially crossed into Texas. Now, do we have to worry here in Missouri? The short answer is, for right now, no. There's no need to panic here in Missouri, but we definitely need to keep an eye out. So here's how the risk shakes out for us. Screwworms are tropical and subtropical pests. They absolutely hate prolonged periods of freezing cold or extreme dry heat. Our harsh winters naturally prevent these flies from permanently setting up here.
Oh.
But a day like today and this week, they would love it here.
Well, and as we get fewer of those very cold days as time goes on, I mean, this is like one of the things that scientists and climatologists talk about with like viruses and bacterium getting as the earth heats up, if you believe that, this is what is going to happen. We're going to see more of these things kind of come to light.
Well, the flies won't like happily like buzz their way up here on their own. The real danger of spread comes from transportation. So if infested livestock or pets are shipped long distances across state lines without being caught, that's how the parasite hitches a ride to a new region. So they're not going to just fly up here. They'll have to be brought here. And even if the bugs don't ever touch a single cow in Missouri, a massive outbreak in Texas could really hurt the cattle industry.
Yeah, and I wonder about like for steaks that come from Texas.
Beef prices.
Yeah, and all that. Like, I mean, if you eat this stuff, you gotta watch out.
Well, it's all subsidized. Would it be just further subsidized?
Well, it would drive up beef prices nationwide, impacting consumers.
And I hate
and
this.
farmers alike.
Have they said anything about like what they're doing? They're taking the cows out, right? If they have it, they're just killing them.
They could treat them, can't they?
I hope so, but I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna, do they want to sell the meat of that cow to humans?
Well, federal officials emphasize that screwworms do not infect meat, fruits, or vegetables. It poses absolutely zero threat to the safety of the food supply chain or the beef you grill. It would just affect the cow. So, can it affect human and pets? Yeah, it can, though it's much more common in livestock. Any warm-blooded animal is technically fair game. while human cases are extremely rare and usually only happen to travelers returning from tropical regions, pets, especially outdoor cats and dogs, can be vulnerable if they get a small scratch, a hot spot, or a tick bite that goes unnoticed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the story with that.
That's great.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Have a good day, everybody.
Yeah, have a great day.
It's
going to be hot today.
Watch out for maggots on your arm.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Today's Team Rizz Remember the Day is brought to us by Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. Celebrate soccer's biggest summer at Hot Shots all tourney long. Get the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Carondelet, Illinois, Brandy Barnett is our Team Rizz Remember the Day. That's right, Brandy. Brandy says listening to the Rizz Show has become a morning ritual that sets the momentum for Brandy's day. She's been listening to the point since she was a sophomore in high school, and if she misses a show, her whole day's off. Brandy works at the USDA. She's a huge animal lover and a stray rescuer.
Yes.
She loves spending time with her family and one-year-old granddaughter. Brandy Barnett from Carondelet is our Team Rizz Member of the Day. Get super sweet Team Rizz Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, 7:16. Tuesday, traffic and weather. First look, Moon coming at you.
Traffic brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. We got an accident in 2 right lanes blocked, 270 southbound just before Missouri 370. Also, road work, 2 right lanes closed, 55 westbound between 64 and Poplar Street Bridge. A point forecast, as we spoke, it's going to be nasty. Heat index of 107, high of 92. Right now it's 77 at the Point Studio.
All right, Lauren, what do we got?
AI has gone airborne in the music industry. New music for your Tuesday. Lots of chicks are getting the reboot, and the stars. They're just like us. These people have either been abducted or believe deeply in aliens.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. And, hey, do you guys remember Ricky Williams?
Hey, Ricky, you're so fine. You're
Former,
so fine.
superstar NFL running back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you what he's up to. He's now an astrologer.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Interesting guy. We'll chop it up next. Stay there. Oh, hell yeah, it's that time of year already. That's right. If you're anything like me, you love a good fireworks show, especially this year since we're celebrating America's historic 250th birthday. So if you want to put on a show that your neighbors will never forget, either in a good way or a bad way, I don't know, you got to visit Captain Jim's Fireworks. Absolutely loaded with an incredible amount of patriotic items specifically for the 250th anniversary. They genuinely have the best selection and the best prices in the whole of St. Louis, the whole St. Louis area. They've got massive 1,500-gram finale cakes, the loudest mortars, huge 500-gram cakes, and plenty of safe, fun options for the kids. And my favorite part is their no-dud guarantee. If a firework doesn't fire properly, just bring it back in. They'll swap it right out, no questions asked. And remember, Captain Jim's isn't some temporary tent that disappears in July. They're a permanent building, open year-round for any occasion. Stop by today, Highway 67, right next to the Dirt Cheap in West Alton. fireworksstl.com, and put this on your calendar. June 25th, we'll be out there from 6 to 8 for our annual Captain Jim's Fireworks celebration. Captain Jim's Fireworks, West Alton, fireworksstl.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
Listen, your next adventure starts at Mid-America St. Louis Airport. We got nonstop destinations to all sorts of spots. Let me look at this map here. Savannah, Jacksonville, Myrtle Beach, Knoxville, Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Tampa Bay, Sarasota, Bradenton, Fort Myers, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando. Yeah, your Disney trip, boom, from here to Orlando. Extra cheap, extra awesome from Mid-America St. Louis Airport. We got Vegas, we got Phoenix. Oh, and did I mention Gulf Shores? Yes, direct flights from St. Louis to Gulf Shores. Now, this airport is right on the Illinois side, and, I know what you're thinking. Oh, I'm going to have to drive an extra 10 or 15 minutes. You get that time back immediately. They say airports are where time goes to die, but I'm telling you, Mid-America St. Louis Airport gives you time back, plus your adventure starts in an incredible way. We're talking about affordable flights. You're surrounded by people that are going on vacation. The parking is amazing. It is literally right by the front door. You walk straight in, you're through the gate, bang. You're through security. You're at your gate in just a matter of minutes. There's no complications. There's no scenarios like that other place, if you know what I'm talking about. Again, nonstop destinations. Rizz's son has been flying all over the country right now because of Mid-America St. Louis Airport and Allegiant Airlines and what they offer from this Mid-America St. Louis Airport. Absolutely amazing. Go see what's happening over there. You can check out the website. That Vegas flight is popping right now. That Gulf Shores flight is popping right now. Discover your next trip. Begin it at a Mid-America St. Louis Airport. FlyMidAmerica.com. The website is FlyMidAmerica.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, St. Louis, if homeownership is on your 2026 to-do list, man, I got the team you want in your corner. That's Kevin Putney and the 1-2-3 Mortgage Team. Now, here's why I will always recommend Kevin. Kevin is a Kirkwood dude. He is the trusted loan officer who will guide you from quick pre-approval to a confident closing. We bought our last house with Kevin. We refinanced twice, and it was no sweat. It really was a win from start to finish. And he's got all the options for you. Conventional loans, FHA loans, VA loans, USDA loans, plus exclusive programs you're not going to find anywhere else. And in a year where things could, move, rates could move, Smart Buyers Act. So get the home you love now. And if rates drop later, just refinance after 6 full payments. You may even qualify for a lender credit of up to $1,500 to save up front and potentially thousands over time. So give Kevin Putney a call, 314-862-0123, 314-862-0123, online at 123mortgage.com. Kevin Putney, equalizing opportunity. All loans subject to underwriting approval. Restrictions apply. Call for details. Cross Country Mortgage, LLC, NMLS 3029, NMLSConsumerAccess.org, 123mortgage.com, 314-862-0123.
The Rizzuto Show.
All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line, 314-649-DUMB. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials, at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow1057thepoint.com. I think we'll play a matchup with the morons later.
Oh, good.
okay.
Oh, that'll be fun, right? I think I got some good questions.
Always a good time.
Maybe sex time fun facts today. I don't know if there's time. I don't know. We'll have fun today. Got a lot of things to discuss. Did we talk about this last week? The town of Hell is up for sale?
Yes.
Do we have a price?
Wasn't it cheaper than we assumed? I thought that was the case.
$625,000.
Yeah, that was it.
I just saw the listing.
Also, 666. Why 625? Come on, man.
So it's Hell, Michigan, a small unincorporated area about 25 miles northwest of Ann Arbor, 60 miles west of Detroit. So for $625,000, you get a 7-acre property, which is it's a small tourist attraction. Mm-hmm. It's got several structures on the property.
It's got a lake.
The potential buyer will get an ice cream shop, Hell's Chapel of Love, Damnation University, a post office, and a souvenir store.
I mean, it's a steal. This is like the Skyview drive-in of towns.
It says you also get the post office substation and a mini golf course, but I think that those things, I'm not sure if those things are like in operation at this point.
Well,
but
I mean,
they will
you
be.
get the post office.
3,600 square foot of buildings. It says there's only 2 buildings that are really operational.
So it's 7.21 acres across 4 parcels, 2 buildings. Contact Bart Weiss.
That's Bart with a B.
BARTWISE, or Bart Wise. It's been profitable for many years with over $327,000 in gross income in 2024.
I mean, what you're paying for is the sign that says "Welcome to Hell."
Yeah.
Right. I want like a Rob Zombie or somebody to buy it and really
I do
trick it
too.
out and like make it a fun like attraction for people that love the occult. Come on, man.
Much like what they want to do in Belleville with Skyview, they want to really sell it to somebody who will be a steward of the
Yes.
Yeah.
of the place.
Hopefully the guy who owns Uranus, Missouri said, hold my beer, and is on his way to Michigan right now.
I hope
Thought
so.
the same thing.
Because no one's leaned in harder than that man.
Well, and honestly, that begs the question because that's on the freeway right there. Is hell on a place where people are coming through, or is this going to be one of those?
Highway to hell.
Right. I mean, I hate to say that, but is it on the highway to hell?
No,
It's on Route 666.
Oh, so you have to actually.
it's off of pretty far. Or
So
not.
you have to go off.
It's a destination.
Well, then this is a terrible proposition.
No.
And
No.
I'll take the land for $200,000.
Not for people like me. We love going to weird places that are out of where you can't get there conveniently. Where you got
320
to kind of make an effort.
Your valuation is a fantasy, sir. Bart?
$327,000 in gross income.
Excuse me, is this road actually paved with good intentions?
How much does it say? Gross income from
$327,000 in gross income
From
in
what year?
2024.
2024.
2024.
Show me 2025.
Okay, they don't have that.
They don't
Oh
have
well,
that.
has there been
Listen, we
a
don't want
steep
true
decline?
investors.
We're still counting our money. Scream's Ice Cream Shop, store with T-shirts, fun hell souvenirs, Locks of Love, Hell's Chapel of Love, Damnation University,
I love it.
Hell Michigan Post Office.
What's the
and
net
the Mayor
income?
of Hell Award.
What's the net income? Because
I don't
ice cream
know.
is expensive these days.
Especially in
I've
hell.
been to
What about-
hell.
Yeah, what's that
Better eat
product
it
cost?
Well,
Man, I feel bad.
That
for
guy
him.
is such a salesman. He sells ice cream in hell. No, he
you want?
literally
I got
does.
the
did.
contact info.
He owns a Dippin' Dots in Hell, Michigan.
Oh,
Let's get a Clementine's up in Hell, Michigan. Let's go.
it's a Dippin' Dots ice cream of the future. Mm-hmm. Contact Bart Weiss.
Well, ice cream of the future, 1988. That's the future.
You want to schedule a property tour?
Yes.
Have you seen a logo, by the way? Have you seen any logos at Six Flags or at a ballpark or any of that kind of stuff for Dippin' Dots that wasn't made in the 90s? They are the most colorless.
Oh, I know. It's all
Yeah,
just
colorless
burned off. Yes.
Well, it's
sun
and
faded.
it says ice cream of the future, and it looks like it's from the 70s.
It looks
Yes.
like the past.
I don't want it to.
Ice cream of the future with a logo of the past.
Dippin' Dots better watch it. I don't want them to change anything. Like that logo is so 1994 for me that like I don't want that to go away. I don't care if it's all sun faded.
I mean, you're right.
Right?
You're
Like, can you
There is
imagine if they
something
came out
about
with
it.
some like the Cracker Barrel fiasco last year?
Oh,
Let's not.
let's not go there. Yeah, we saw what happened with Cracker Barrel. Mm-hmm. Don't be trying to switch around the Dippin' Dots logo.
That's right.
Hey, if you buy Hell, Missouri, or Hell, Michigan, do you become the mayor?
Yeah.
Oh, you could be anything you want
You
to.
get
You
the
could be
mayor
the
of
Lord
hell.
of Hell.
You're the mayor of
Become
hell.
the devil.
Yeah, you become the devil. You do.
You got to hire a bunch of demons.
I really hope somebody cool buys it and like tricks it out in a way that we can all have a new tourist destination because I am down.
I'm down
I've
to
always
buy
wanted
it.
to
It's
go.
a farm.
Heck, Michigan.
You get out of here, Scott.
Heck,
This is not
Michigan.
for you.
Come to Heck.
Who's going to change it?
It's a farm, dude. I'm looking at it right now. Even the adverts, like it's a farm.
The adverts.
They're advertising on TikTok trying to sell this thing.
Yeah.
Advertisements.
All right, I want to get into this Ricky Williams thing real quick. So Ricky Williams, if you're a football fan, Ricky Williams back in 1999, he entered the NFL with so much hype. The New Orleans Saints famously traded all of their remaining draft picks to select him 5th overall. He was a big deal, and he was a Saint for a couple of years. His career had its ups and downs, but his career reached an elite peak when he went to the Dolphins. He went to the Dolphins in 2002. In his first year at Miami, he led the NFL in rushing with a massive 1,853 yards. He was first team All-Pro, Pro Bowl. So 2002, a great year. 2004, retired.
Oh. So 2 years?
At the absolute height of his career, And just days before Miami's training camp was set to begin, he was 27 years old. He shocked the sports world by announcing, I'm done. I'm retiring.
Wow.
And he had a couple different reasons. He had some mental health issues. He had anxiety issues. He wanted to smoke weed.
Okay.
Also.
You gave up a career so you could smoke weed?
I know a couple people like that, to be honest.
They gave up football careers?
No, not that. I mean, it wasn't like a very lucrative career, but just decided to just give up.
He just said, he asked him that, because I sent you this clip.
Yeah.
And I watched the whole John Gruden interview. They asked him that. He's like, would you think your career would be different today with it's so much more socially acceptable? He goes, yeah, I think I'd have a completely different football career.
Yeah, well.
He's like, on the field stuff I loved. I couldn't handle the pressure off the field.
Well, and
it
that's
was the only thing that made me feel calm.
If you remember, so he would do interviews with his helmet on because he had such anxiety.
Oh, I hate that for him.
Like, he's famous for having interviews done after games with his helmet on.
Because it just was his safe space.
It was like an avoidance thing. It was a depression thing. The pressure of the NFL, especially being like a superstar, exacerbated his condition to the point where he would conduct post-game media interviews, which he was required to do with his helmet on, and he had a tinted visor.
He should have gotten like a therapy animal or something, like a dog with him.
Yeah, there are
Or a
other things to
dolphin.
turn to besides weed.
And he tried. They said he tried like Paxil. Like, they put him on antidepressants, but he goes, weed was the only thing that worked.
And sometimes
Weed,
that's
man.
and
Weed,
sometimes
man.
that is the truth, you know? I mean, there's a lot of pharmaceuticals out there that can be helpful, but I think cannabis can be an alternative medicine that is a bit more holistic than pharmaceuticals, and people decide that.
But he said the Paxil made him feel numb, and, you know, marijuana was strictly banned by the NFL, and he was facing a 4-game suspension and a $650,000 fine for a positive drug test. He's like, you know what? I'm done.
Yeah.
That's a conundrum for sure. Because you think about that, like, okay, he did do it for himself. I will commend him for that. He goes, you know what? Yeah, we could say the headline is he decided he wanted to smoke weed. No, he did it for his mental health.
Yeah, but if you look more into it, and also it was kind of crazy because I think he did go to follow like Lenny Kravitz around.
No, he went on. He was a weird guy.
He was a weird
What do
dude.
you mean
They
by
would
that?
ask him. He
Like
went
on tour.
Like
Yeah.
in the tour though? Like,
No,
oh, just
like
he loved him.
like a deadhead would follow the dead around.
He
would
went-
Lenny's
follow-
the best.
He was
follow Lenny
part
Kravitz
of
around.
Lenny's entourage.
Oh, he was? Okay. I
He
thought he was just going to the shows.
No, he was like in Lenny's crew and would just go around. He just toured with Lenny Kravitz and would just sit backstage.
I
and
thought
smoke weed.
it was like he was going like a deadhead around to like all like the shows.
No, he went on the road.
He was in the
He went to
crew,
Europe
okay.
with Snoop Dogg and Lenny Kravitz.
It's Ricky Williams. look
tech
like.
in
He
the
also
flying
said
V's?
in an interview that when he in the off season he'd gained 20 pounds and they were like, "What was your workout to get cut?" And he's like, "I started smoking cigarettes." He'd smoke Marlboro Lights because he's like, I wouldn't get hungry. So he's like, I just used nicotine so I wouldn't eat. And he's like, I'd cut 20 pounds in like a month and a half. And then he just quit smoking cigarettes when the season started.
There was a biopic
He was
about
in-
him?
Oh yeah, and it's good. It's a super interesting guy.
Modern Magic? Or no, Ricky Williams in Australia.
Well, so he retired and then went to Australia and lived in a remote area
Okay.
in a tent.
All right. I got a friend
And he
doing that right now.
studied Ayurveda.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
a
an
very
Indian holistic medicine.
Kate Hudson does that. A lot of celebs do that.
So right now, what is Ricky Williams doing now? He tried to come back in the NFL. I don't think that worked out well.
Is he still smoking weed?
Well, I'm imagining yes.
No, I'm curious.
He is a yoga practitioner.
I love this man.
He's got he's the founder of a successful cannabis lifestyle brand called Heisman.
Get it?
I see.
See there?
That's
Heisman.
capital- That's capital.
Did he win the Heisman
right
Trophy?
there.
He did, I believe.
He did.
That's great. We have the Highwaymen and we have the Heisman.
Well, he won the
Cannabis
Heisman
brand.
Trophy as the best player in football, as college football. And now he owns a cannabis
I love
lifestyle
it.
brand called Heisman.
He has married the two.
But it's Highsman. Heisman.
You didn't have to just spell that
Yeah,
out.
we all
Some
know.
people I needed to.
We
Thank you
followed.
for that.
We followed.
I thought it was
For the
your
Heisman.
original.
That wasn't for you guys.
For the highest people.
That wasn't for you guys. That was the guy. That was for the guy in 270,
Oh, Heisman.
Heisman, all right.
who's probably high.
Now you need to spell Heisman the trophy way.
Heis.
Okay.
MANNN? Two N's or
Two
one N?
N's?
One N. Okay.
Okay.
He's also an astrologer.
Oh, this man
Can I
and I
say-
should be pals.
Before you play the clip, I honestly think as a new man of the woods, I think that because he's always kind of gotten a bad rap as like, oh, he's this crazy guy. But like this interview was very articulate. And I think if there's an argument to be made to get macho men into getting into astrology, I think he makes it.
Well, you sent this to me, and I think on the hopes of maybe I'll get into this.
I was just trying to see if I could move
You
the
love a
needles.
man weekend.
I will not.
Okay,
Listen, you went to the tents. Your wife got you in the tents. I thought maybe I could get you.
Yes,
In the streets.
I went to a
Sweat lodge.
sweat lodge.
Yeah.
I did
With other men.
with other men.
In the
And
dark.
it was
In the
totally
dark.
a straight thing.
And you-
Totally not gay.
And you guys screamed, "I'm a man," out loud in the tent, right?
No, it was not a tent.
Sweat lodge.
It was a sweat lodge.
Sorry.
It was a hut.
So you're halfway there, man.
You are, and your wife is woo woo. Okay, she's a woo woo person like
I know,
I am.
and I'm
not
not.
as crazy as me, but like.
So we balance out.
Yeah.
But you get kind of into that. Like
We have two
Moon
ends-
always talks about how you shoved a crystal in your crotch or whatever it was.
Yeah.
What is it for the deodorant? What were you doing?
He was
Yeah, it
rubbing a
deodorant.
crystal under his arms.
But it's two ends of the crazy
Your
spectrum.
taint crystal. So you
It's
would
two
sweat
ends.
no more.
Yes, you shove a crystal up your tuchus, and that's supposed to prevent you from sweating.
Yeah, it didn't
Does
work.
not
Made him
work.
That's the
sweat
witchcraft
more.
that
Does
I've
not
never
work.
tried.
That's
So
weird.
I'm just saying, like Olive's got a little
I don't
something in it.
stink. I got an ass full of amethyst. Couldn't possibly be me.
Ladies
I
and
have
gentlemen,
several rocks
here
in my
is
colon.
here is John Gruden and Ricky Williams.
So what are you doing now? I mean, it's 22 years. I think you retired in 04.
Yeah.
And
I retired
now-
in 04, and then I came back and played another 5 years and retired again in 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
You come back, but now you've been out of football 15 years. What are you doing now?
It's going to sound crazy, but I'm a professional astrologer.
Yep, it does sound crazy. Yes, correct.
Listen, crazy to some, but not all. I am
Correct.
down.
My first bit of curiosity, to be honest, if he had this difficulty, if he had that kind of difficulty, so much in fact that he depended on weed to calm himself down, where he couldn't do interviews without a visor and a helmet, he seems to be doing fine in his interview this time around.
Right.
Did they not ask the question, hey, how did you overcome this?
Probably all the weed, man.
I doubt that.
You know how he overcame it? He stopped playing football. He just said it was
So
so,
it was a
much
football thing.
pressure.
Okay.
He was a superstar. Yeah, I don't think we could ever understand how much pressure is on you.
Yeah. Listen, I'm all about everybody finding, work through yourself. Like, really find out what your limitations are and why you break through your barriers. You go through that. And I don't think the answer is drugs for anything. Now, I do think it can be an absolute help with symptoms and different things. But leaning on it as a crutch for the only thing and some sort of cure-all, I think is...
He's not particularly
what's the
advocating
difference,
for that in
Moon?
this interview.
What's the difference of what?
Like you're fine with people taking pharmaceutical drugs and
not-
leaning on that, right? Like
No,
taking
not-
like a Xanax or a Paxil.
For symptomatic help?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
But all that is supposed to allow you to deal with symptoms in the moment, where then you can, when you're working on things in a completely
You're saying
sober...
not be dependent for the rest of your life on something.
Yes, of
Yeah, but
course.
a lot of people are though. I mean, a lot of people will be on Lexapro for the rest of their lives.
And I don't think that's
because-
great. I don't think that's great.
I know, but I mean that's
I think it's
unfortunately
all-
that's just reality for some people.
Yes, but that has nothing to do. I don't know the parallel that you're drawing. I'm talking about this dude. At least how it was delivered to
Medicating
me.
with weed. Well, let's continue.
Okay.
He's going to talk about his astrology.
Doing now?
It's going to sound crazy, but I'm a professional astrologer.
No way.
Yeah. That's what
Really?
it's what I do for a living. And it sounds crazy, but if I broke down what I did on a daily basis, it wouldn't seem that foreign to you. The analogy I like to use is, in football, I say a coach would never imagine going into a season or a game without a playbook, a game plan, and a scouting report. But when we go through life, we don't really have that. We're just trying to figure it out on our own.
What? Whoa.
I mean,
Whoa.
astrology is for some just as religion is, you know?
Whoa.
Like you go to church on Sundays to get like the good word that you deeply believe in. Like that's what people do with, spirituality and the zodiac for some.
Cut that off in an opportune time for yourself.
What do you mean?
I think he was making a pretty valid argument as the interview unfurls.
And we continue.
We have that. We're just trying to figure it out on our own. And after I retired, I started studying different stuff because I was curious about life. And I met this woman who started talking to me about astrology. And we talked, and I was like, this feels like a playbook for life. And that's the way I approach it.
What do you do, man? You just look up in the stars? Do you have computers?
It's a computer.
What the hell do you do? I don't know.
Everything's on a computer. So I'll meet someone and I'll ask them for their birth information, where they were born, the date, and the time. I get that information. I put it into a computer, and the computer software spits out a chart of what the sky looked like at the time of their birth.
You are deep, man.
Yeah.
I love you. So I could give you my date, birth, all that stuff.
John Gruden is such a Neanderthal, by the way.
I know.
I love you, man.
I love you. He's like, wait a minute, so I can tell you I was born at 4:50 p.m. on a Wednesday, and you can tell me what my first house is? That's great. That's what an astrologist does.
You could give me a report.
I could give you a report. It's a report, but it's more like a conversation. Like, again, a game plan and a scouting report. So for me, the coaches were always trying to prepare us for whatever moment they were predicting was going to happen in the game because of the scouting report. And I think in life, we get in situations, and if we're not prepared, we don't know what to do, it's hard to be successful. But
how does, the stars prepare me?
I'll tell you, because I have an astrologist who I get an email from periodically.
You're kidding.
I'm not. Linda Sherwin, what's up? And so she will send out a thing like when we have like a new moon or if there's a super moon, and like she will put it together with like, hey, you may notice that, hey, we got a retrograde coming. So maybe not a great time to sign a contract or do anything that's too permanent. Or, you just take it into account. You don't have to like live by it, but you just go, oh, things may be a little sticky right now. I have an app on my phone, Rizz.
I used to like those little scrolls you used to get at the gas station.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a Leo. I can see what the scroll says.
The CoStar app is this. Like, so for me today, so it has my chart, which is what Ricky's talking about with the knowing what time you were born and when and all that crap. And so today, my do's, I should do full disclosure, ripe fruit and long kisses. My don'ts, I will not smother people, love triangles, or caveats today.
Okay.
All right.
That seems to be more like life coaching, though.
And then it says, it says, you deserve great love. Someone who genuinely gets you is closer than you think. Stop rehearsing all the ways they might disappoint you. Your walls have done their job. Now let them down for the right person.
Well, I'm hoping that financial decisions are not being made based on...
There's people that do that.
I know, and that
I'm not
me
one
is
of those
mind-blowing.
people. But I like take it in. I can understand Ricky a little bit more than maybe other people in the room. Where I'm going, like, yeah, he's just taking that in just as any other astrologist is, and you have to go to like. You have to practice that knowledge. You have to like work with people that have done it for many years. It's kind of like a community. It's nice, and honestly, I do think it is similar to religion in a way where it gives people comfort sometimes, and that's lovely.
And whatever, he sounds great.
I thought that he made.
He literally said he's looking for a playbook for life. He's looking for a playbook.
Right, but you open up that app, and who knows who made that app, and they're just
a couple of chicks.
Well, my co-star says you don't have to be a martyr. Still going to do it. Someone close is demanding more than you can give. The old you would find a way. The wiser you recognizes this as manipulation. Draw the line now.
What? He's talking about you, Rizz.
What's left? Don't friendly fire exposés spoiling surprises. Do confidence take the high road and an oversized blazer.
What?
But I don't know who's making this stuff up.
I don't know.
Where'd you read that from, Ray?
Computer.
He's got the CoStar app.
CoStar app.
Everybody gets a CoStar app.
Who's writing that stuff?
I don't know, Ricky Williams.
Who wrote the Old Testament, dude? Or you probably know. But
Job, man.
We actually have names.
Who wrote this?
Yeah. I'll find out.
I don't know. I hope you all find happiness.
I just thought it was.
However you got there.
I thought it was if you're ever going to get, more of the macho males, somebody that's like an ex-NFL guy out advocating, to me, was like,
I don't think so.
It's like a playbook for life. And like, it is? I could be in the NFL for life? I just thought, and I honestly thought he did a good job articulating like, hey, man, it's when you sit down and talk to these, they'll be like, hey, there's going to be some big changes. I had a reading last year. I do one a year. Same lady, Linda. She told me, hey, there's going to be some big changes in your life. This card kept flipping over in the tarot reading, and it was 2 spiral staircases. Oh. And like, this is where there's going to be a big change in your life. You're going to have to make a decision, go in a different direction.
And he's a county man now.
I live in mid-county, dude. I got my own trash cans.
Look at that. And he got a truck?
Got a truck.
Here's what I want for me. I want one day
my wiener grew.
You guys to tell the tale of the guy who quit his very successful radio show to follow Matchbox 20 around.
Yeah.
Rob Thomas.
She got out of town.
You don't want to follow him around. You hate Smooth.
What happened to Rizzuto? Well, he quit.
He finally accepted Smooth into his heart.
He went to go follow Rob Thomas and Matchbox 20 around.
It's been a long day. Yes. That's fine. By the way, the creators of the CoStar app, founded in 2017, I got it right, 2 chicks, Banu Guler and Anna Kopp, as well as Ben Weitzman.
Bueller.
Anyone? So
Banu
Guler, CEO.
Common spelling?
Yes, shorthand.
and Ben Weitzman.
And Ben Weitzman.
Now that's
Way to
a
go, guys.
business. That's the perfect 2 people to merge commerce and spirituality.
For real. I love
Banu
it.
Weissman and what was
Kopp
it?
and Guler.
Guler and Weissman.
Yep.
Sounds like lawyers.
Got a meeting
It
with
does.
Guler and Weissman.
You have mesothelioma?
Yes, we
Call
do.
Banu and Weitzman. All right, let's do this. We don't get paid until you get paid.
4. Put your 4 fingers up. Let's go.
All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And we start with this. Move over, humans. 1/3 of musicians are already using AI to write their songs. So the music industry is continuing to debate
I'll
the
bet you it's
ethics,
more.
the legality, and the value of AI. A groundbreaking new study from Berklee College of Music reveals that AI has already firmly planted its roots in the studio. So
1/3 have admitted.
1/3 have admitted. So 33%.
I bet you it's way more.
So they say that they've cooked up initial ideas, melodies, reference tracks for later rework. And even more shocking is more than 1/4 of artists are taking a step further and using AI-generated full backing tracks in their final released products. So no human voices.
Do you think 1/3 is low, Moon?
For what now?
A little help from AI. Maybe writing a song, maybe help with a melody.
Do I think 1/3 of using AI is
Do you think
what?
more people are
Do you think
using
so?
AI?
Artists
musicians?
now, musicians.
Oh man, I don't.
Are you
I
using
think-
it
I don't know,
with the new
probably.
Greek Fire?
No,
I think
not,
1/3
not
maybe
in
admit
that
it.
way.
I think it's more. In some way, in some
Oh
capacity.
yeah, in some way, I'm sure probably more. I mean, I would think probably 50% of the population in any industry is using it.
Well, this is interesting, too. So part of this study from Berklee says lots of us would probably assume like the younger artists coming up, but no, it's the exact opposite. So according to the study, musicians who are just starting out use AI in some capacity. Meanwhile, fully established full-time creators are embracing this technology at a staggering 92%.
because they're at the point they don't have to care what people think.
And they've already been a human for so long, and it works.
And the younger group coming up, they don't want to admit it. I think they're using it.
It's 56%. So it's
They're using
over
it.
half, but it's not as high as the older musicians. And so we aren't just talking about, the background. So the fully synthetic AI acts with zero human instrumentation have already secured major hits recently. Country music saw Breaking Rust's track Walk My Walk blow up, while sax boy Billy's electro pop track, the Puerto Rico song, became an absolute sensation on the apps. And the Berklee's president notes that the data shows how differently artists view the technology. Rather than just replacing humans, they're treating it as a specialized tool, which is what most people that are for AI will say, well, I'm using it as a tool.
Well, back in the day when it was just a 4-track.
Or
and
a synth.
Or you're recording with a 4-track, or Pro Tools
Right.
was a terrible thing to use back in the day, right? I would never use Pro Tools. Now
Now it's more common.
it's way more common. I don't know. Do they still use Pro Tools? Is that a thing?
Pro Tools is the standard.
Pro Tools is the
It's
industry
the
standard, guys.
How do you like that?
Still
Anyway.
the standard and can be considered AI in a lot of people's definition.
Auto-tune.
Yeah, that's a good point. So legal battles, if you think about that. So the American Federation of Musicians has sued major labels, Universal and Warner, claiming that the labels refused to compensate human musicians whose tracks were fed into generators like Sono,
Sono, yeah.
and Idio
So, yeah.
for profit.
SONU?
SUNO.
SUNO,
So
yeah.
the majors
Sono.
are getting sued for putting their stuff in there.
Yes.
Interesting, though, because the majors are the ones that own the masters. So it comes down to like IP. And if you sell the IP to the label,
And then they use it.
how do you sue them for using their property?
Maybe because it wasn't written in the fine print for, like, when you did get the masters at first.
And that's an interesting thing, too,
Yeah.
because I remember our first couple records came out really before iTunes. And when iTunes came out, like all the labels, even Warner, because I was on Warner Brothers at the time, Warner was like, hey, we'd like to restructure these deals because the digital world was all of a sudden
A whole new frontier.
and the labels know, they can see in ahead of time, like, oh my gosh, this is going digital or this is going whatever. And that's why they partnered with Spotify. That's why they're the big investors of Spotify. And but at the end of the day, those contracts are contracts.
Right.
And if they own the IP, they own the masters. I hate to say that they can kind of do what they want. I don't know, dude. It's a weird gray area.
Yeah, it's definitely a gray area, but this technology is moving so quick. It's moving quicker than the law and contracts. And
it is, but it is a guarantee that the person that will get screwed the hardest and first is the artist.
Well, yeah, and that's why they're suing. So Sharon and Jack Osbourne, speaking of AI, they're fiercely firing back at critics who are calling their Ozzy Osbourne AI avatar a cheap cash grab. So they were recently talking on their podcast. I got a couple of clips here of Sharon. So this first one is Sharon responding to critics who think AI Ozzy is a cash grab.
Okay, so explain this.
Okay, so
the Osbourne...
Ozzy was worried about his legacy, and he was pretty much, I guess, asking Sharon, like, hey, when I'm gone, like, what's going to happen when I pass away with all my music and my likeness? And I guess as a family, he said something to the effect of, like, yeah, you can digitize me or make me into whatever you want.
What are they going to do with this? Is it going to be like a hologram? Is it going to be...
It's going to be like a hologram. And you can interact with him. So you can ask Ozzy questions, and he will answer you. It's kind of like a video game, in my opinion, where you can like hang out with Ozzy.
He's the new paperclip, right, on Windows?
Yeah. Do you need help? Yeah. That'd be amazing.
That would be amazing. I would use that.
Control-Alt-Delete.
So here is Sharon talking about it.
I was reading some of them, and it's like, oh, it's like saying when there was propellers and then there were jet planes. Cash grab. Why go on a jet when there's a propeller? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Technology moves on. And I'm sorry for those people. I'm not asking you to come. I don't want your f***ing money. I don't need your f***ing money. I'm doing very well, actually.
Okay, thank you. And you know what, though? But then she continues, and I kind of got a sense that this is mainly for the family's grief right now. Like, that's something that not a lot of these headlines are talking about.
Are rash decisions being made?
Oh, in the middle of grief, yes. And they kind of get, so Jack's on it with her, and so here they are talking about how they really did this for their family.
Because they're coming up on a year, right? It's going to be a year in July?
I think so.
Here's Sharon Osbourne.
And this is great technology, and I'm not going to let anyone bastardize my husband.
The most important thing for me is that when we create this digital imprint of Dad, we create it, we own it, we control it, and it's something that
we'll pass on through our family, and it's for our grandkids.
Listen, if anybody's going to be a steward of their legacy...
Yeah, I was going to say, I can understand them trying to get ahead of it before somebody else somehow legally takes a snatch at it, you know? Hey, I'll say this. This is something you probably never thought of that I've seen in the industry because I've been doing this record. I've been working with a lot of different engineers and some producers. You know what I've seen that I didn't expect to see that actually kind of makes some sort of sense as far as the use of AI? Tons of producers and writers will write songs with somebody in mind, and they have to pitch it to them. And a lot of times, producers will they'll write a song, they'll produce it or whatever, and they'll have to sing over it, or they'll have to get somebody that they kind of work with a whole bunch to sing over it, and then they pitch it to Maroon 5, and then they pitch it to so-and-so, and then they pitch it to Christina Aguilera. And what they've been doing that I've seen, I heard one of them a couple months ago, is they will use AI to make the vocal sound like the person they're pitching it to.
Ah, yes.
So then Christina Aguilera can hear it in her own voice.
Wow. This is what it would be. This is what it would sound like if you sang it.
Here's a song, and then they just go in and replace their vocal. But that is what I've seen a lot of producers using it for. Not for the songwriting, not for this, because it's all so freaking weird and artifact filled and not great.
Well, I cannot wait for the. And you're just doing a strictly pan flute record, right?
Me? Yeah.
It's all pan flute.
It's just like Andre 3000's last one.
I showed you some of it, and you loved it.
Yeah, no. I love the pan flute.
In human news, Bon Jovi is inviting actual humans to submit their own videos singing Living on a Prayer for a chance to be featured in their upcoming Forever tour. So the submission deadline is actually this Friday, so we only have so many days left to do this. So fans are encouraged to showcase their vocal renditions and creativity in the submissions. Here is JBJ talking about how we could be in the video. There's another one. Yeah, sorry.
Hey everybody, JBJ here. We are backstage and pre-production getting ready for the tour. You know what? We've decided that we need you. What we need you to do is record yourself singing Living on a Prayer. Send it in to us at the address that will be included. We want you on the big screen. This is your chance to be a star. Sing Living on a Prayer get into the show, join the band on the road. We're happy to be back. Look forward to seeing you.
How cool would that be? Ultimate concert experience. Get on stage and sing his songs because he probably can't sing.
Can't sing them.
Yes. BonJovi.com/Livin' on a Prayer. And if you don't know that song, we played a little bit of it earlier.
There's a good doc about him and his vocal surgeries.
Yeah. I watched a little bit of that.
It's interesting. Mm-hmm. He really went through it.
He's a good man. I like him a lot.
He went through it.
Sad what happened. Brandi Carlile, Billy Corgan, Steve Miller, Nile Rodgers, Johnny Resnick, and Somber are among the presenters and the performers at the Songwriters Hall of Fame inductions and awards dinner that's happening Thursday night in New York City. Of course, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Kenny Loggins, who will be here in July, Alanis Morissette, and Taylor Swift are among the year's inductees, so congratulations to them. Billy Idol has released a new song. The song John Wayne featuring Alison Mosshart of The Kills and Dead Weather. Here's what that sounds like.
What is going on here?
It's like a Western in the background. So this song was from like 2008. It was on like a best
a lot
of.
of stuff going on.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the background.
Yeah, I thought that was fireworks.
No, it's guns. So it's a Western. They're taking like a Western film and pop art and kind of making it into a collaboration with Steven Sebring. And then this song was originally just Billy singing it, and now it's a duet with Alison Mosshart. Did you like the Dead Weather?
Yeah.
I did too, man. And
Jack White?
Yes.
Yeah, I loved it.
And I loved like their dark dynamic they had with that band, and
Yeah, it was good.
I wish they
I
would
saw 'em.
do more. I did too. Yeah, whenever they were at the pageant. In other new music, Anthrax' upcoming album, which is pronounced Cursum Perficio, which is Latin, of course, we all know as My Journey Ends Here.
That's some Harry Potter stuff.
Is it?
Yeah, I think turns the lights off.
Well, maybe
Really?
Scotty gets into it.
It just sounded like it.
Can you say something? I don't know things.
I don't know. So there's some new Anthrax here. It's called It's for the Kids. It's censored.
Anthrax, big Harry Potter fans.
Yeah.
For the kids. Yeah, I'll listen to it.
So Scott Ian
I like
says,
it.
he has a lot of personal significance with his family. Drummer Charlie Benante explains that this album is going to reflect a culmination of different musical styles and different eras of Anthrax, aiming to encapsulate their journey over the years. However, I mean, that is Latin. It says My Journey Ends Here. So I don't know if this will be the last Anthrax album.
A kid up the street from us when I was growing up, Greg Albanese, was a huge Anthrax fan.
Oh,
He was
yes.
so
Really?
cool. He had a jean jacket.
Yeah.
Had
They're
Anthrax,
great
like,
live.
Anthrax
I've
patches.
Never seen. I have
Played
toured
drums.
with Scott.
He was cool as hell.
I've toured with Scott multiple times. Ate dinner with him a ton of times. Still never seen Anthrax.
Was he nice? He seems like a good
He's
dude.
lovely.
Yeah.
He's
I
lovely.
really like him
He
a lot.
was-
Scott. How are people supposed to know
Scott Ian. I said Scott Ian
Well,
earlier.
she said Scott.
Scott Ian, who's married to Meatloaf's daughter.
He was
Oh.
touring with. Oh man, what was that
Meatball.
band called? I've toured with him twice. With
she didn't have any.
different bands. He was in one with Fall Out Boy guy.
Pete Wentz?
No,
No,
the
Patrick?
guitar player.
Oh.
What was that
They
band
were at
called?
Pops. They
Not
came
as
to
familiar.
Pops. all the time.
Yeah, they started to do okay. I thought it was
It
actually
was like a
gonna-
little super group.
Yeah, it was gonna take
like
off.
It was a cobbled together group.
Why can't I remember the name?
Hang
It
on,
was
let me find
fun. It's fun to watch him play. He's one of those guys that like even though he's like metal to
Oh,
the
the
core.
Damned Things?
Damn
That's it.
things,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Even though he's metal to the core, and he's got the big goatee. Like when he plays, he just looks like a kid having fun.
He's very
And-
sweet.
and it's kind of infectious.
I like him a lot. Well, that new Anthrax album is going to be out on September 18th. And just for fun, let's bring out some Bring the Noise with Public Enemy because this is some of my favorite Anthrax.
What a classic.
I know, it's uncut too. It's censored.
Uncut, huh?
Uncut.
How low can you go? Death row? Water buffalo. That's what I was saying.
That makes me think of that movie, Judgment Night.
Water buffalo.
Water
That's all.
Buffalo.
That's all I think of is old boy running for his life. You seen that
Judgment
movie?
Night?
Yeah, you seen that movie? Jeremy Piven.
Man, it's been a long
Oh man,
time.
it was like '90s movie perfection.
In other news in TV, Saturday Night Live star Bowen Yang says he actually planned to leave the show before season 51, but a phone call from Lorne Michaels changed his mind. He was talking to Variety, and he said that Michaels asked him to stay for the first half of the season to help mentor a wave of new cast members after several longtime performers departed. Bowen Yang said, hearing Michaels tell him, "I need you," made it impossible to say no. So he ultimately left last December, saying he felt season 50 was a natural stopping point for his career. And he described that final week of SNL as highly emotional. He was on the Smart List podcast last week, and it was a really fascinating interview.
Is he going to be a star, you think?
I think so. He has like a chemistry degree. And his parents forced him to go to like conversion therapy camp because he's a gay man. Mm-hmm. And when he came out, they were like, "Oh God," and they made him go. And then the one of his mentors at that camp like turned around and was like telling him personal stories about how he, I think, was still a gay man. And then his sister went to some school in New York, and he decided to go to NYU. And his parents were like, "Okay, well, please just get on the path to heterosexuality." And he was like, "All right, yeah, I will." And then he went to NYU, which in his words, he says, the gayest school ever. And he was like, and now he's out, and he made a great career for himself, and his family has come around and obviously accepted him, which is great. And he's a fascinating person. Amazon MGM is officially rebooting the 1980s animated series Jem and the Holograms as a live-action series.
Whoa.
Yes. So I remember that they did a live-action movie back in 2015 that completely bombed and people didn't like it as much. So the development of this series reportedly took months to finalize.
That was Josie and the Pussycats.
No, that was another movie. There was another Jem and the Holograms allegedly that nobody saw. I did not see it. And when I saw this in the article, I was like, oh my God, I don't even remember that. There it is from 1985. So exciting. I'm excited. I haven't seen Jem in a long time.
2015, Jem and the Holograms. Molly Ringwald, Juliette Lewis.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, they were not. They were the moms.
They were the moms.
Yeah. For the most forgotten movie of 2015 is what it is listed as. Crazy.
And other chicks being revived, Romy and Michelle are coming back. All my friends were texting me about this yesterday. I can't wait. So nearly 30 years after that cult classic, Romy and Michelle's high school reunion, a sequel is now in production, which makes no damn sense. Because have you seen that movie?
Yeah, so I saw it many times. It was when the semester I went to college, that was the only movie that ran on the college like cable network.
Fun.
Weird.
I mean, terrible, but fun.
Post-its.
I invented Post-its. If anybody needs to make a call, I have a phone. This is going to stream on Hulu. Mira Sorvino is coming back. Lisa Kudrow is also back. Janine Garofalo, Alan Cumming, many people. New cast members, Keegan-Michael Key, Patrick Warburton, and Breckin Meyer from Clueless. He will be in it as well. And so the reason it doesn't make any damn sense is because if you remember... like in the end of the first one, don't we all believe that Michelle and Alan Cumming's character, like they go off and get married?
I don't remember how it ends.
Well, this is a little clip of whenever Romy and Michelle were fighting and they had the...
Not until you admit that I'm the Mary and you're the Rhoda.
I'm the Mary. I'm the Mary. You're pasty hag on a deathbed.
I love it. I can't wait. In sad news, Nick Reiner, who is awaiting trial for the murders of his parents, filmmaker Rob Reiner and Michelle Reiner, is demanding an early payout from his family trust, claiming he was entitled to receive funds when he turned 30. So according to court filings, Nick says he needs the money to hire a private defense attorney after high-profile lawyer Alan Jackson, not that one, reportedly withdrew from the case when trust funds weren't released to cover his retainer. I just can't imagine what this is like for the siblings that are all going through this. Just terrible.
So the trial's going to start in September, you said?
Yes, starts in September. And Nick has pleaded not guilty to those charges. The case remains in the early stages with the preliminary hearing pushed to September. Ari Aster, who wrote one of the scariest movies I'd ever seen, Hereditary. Have you seen that?
No.
It's pretty good. It freaks me out. Like sometimes
Is that Beau is Afraid?
Yes.
Ari Aster?
Ari Aster. It's weird.
Still haven't seen that.
Visually terrifying, Hereditary is... Like, sometimes I'll be, like, when I'm home alone, And like you start thinking about scary stuff when you're home alone. Like I'll start thinking about this one scene in Hereditary, and I get all freaked out when Toni Collette's on the ceiling in the living room, and her husband is on fire. It's a freaking nightmare. Okay. Anyway, all that being said, if you loved that movie and you love scary movies, Ari Aster says he wrote a prequel to Hereditary, but he's waiting until the right time to put it out. Yes, you should. It's one of the best horror movies I've seen in the last 20 years.
Did you watch Midsummer?
No.
Oh, my gosh.
Man, you're missing out.
Ari Aster weekend this weekend.
I got plans.
Okay. And finally, stars. They're just like us. Here are some celebrities who believe in aliens. So Steven Spielberg was on CBS Sunday Morning this past Sunday talking about...
He's got the new movie coming out.
Disclosure that's coming out, and it looks really good. And he was talking to whomever was interviewing him about how he has never had an alien encounter, but he deeply believes in aliens because his dad, when a meteor shower was happening when he was a child, his dad woke him up in the middle of the night. Was like, son, we got to go out into this dark part of town. We got to go look at the meteor showers. And he said from that moment on, he was completely just enamored with it. Yes. So Steven Spielberg very much gave us some of the coolest movies ever. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, E.T., War of the Worlds, Disclosure Day is coming out. So he believes. Whoopi Goldberg also believes. She thinks that they're actually already here. During a discussion on The View, a guest mentioned their belief in space life, and then Whoopi casually dropped the bombshell, quote, "They're already here. They've been here for quite some time, and they're watching us."
It's me.
It's me.
Whoopi. Tom DeLonge of Blink-182, obviously.
We know that one.
Yeah. Woody Harrelson, of course he does. He says he's got a teenage memory from 1974 in Ohio where he recalls everyone hanging out in the street at night looking up at blinking lights that were shooting across the sky at impossible speeds. He says we watched it for a while. It took a few minutes and then it finally just went somewhere else to another world.
Yeah, sure it did, Woody.
Also, Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell, and Wyatt Russell, my Hollywood family, they've been believing in UFOs for a long time. Goldie recalls waking up in a car in California as a young dancer, seeing 2 or 3 triangular-shaped heads. They were pointing at her like they were discussing her as an object. Kurt, who is a licensed pilot, once spotted a massive bank of 6 triangular lights right over the Phoenix airport while flying his son. Years later, he realized that he'd accidentally witnessed the famous Phoenix Lights event, which people talk about. And then their son, Wyatt, backed up his mom's claim on Kimmel, confirming it's all true and noting that he's had his own sighting in Canada. So there you go. Those are some people that are crazy like us and believe in aliens. Megan Fox, Tom Cruise, Jordan Peele, Dave Foley, Demi Lovato, all these people believe in aliens. And maybe they are aliens, and that is your crap.
Long list of celebrities celebrating birthdays today. We'll start with Natalie Portman. She's 45. Michaela Conlon, that's Angela from Bones.
Oh, okay.
On an all-new Bones. She's 48. Matt Bellamy from Muse is 48. Johnny Depp is 63. Michael J. Fox is 65. Dick Vitale is 87. And Donald Duck is 92.
Yeah.
Wow.
Happy birthday. All right, today's porno birthday is Samantha Strong. And Samantha Strong.
You let the Angela go.
Today's birthday girl has been in 196 fine films, including the $50 million Cherry, Backside of the Future 2, Big Melons 18, 24, 25, and 27. She was in Boobs, Butts, and Bloopers 1 and 2. Debbie does them all.
Oh, my goodness. She got out of Dallas?
Yep. And she did them all.
On the road.
Learn's favorite movie, Hot Holes.
Yes.
What in the world?
Don't worry. We're going to fill them up.
Oh, my God.
What?
Memory Lane, Nurses to the Rescue 2, Toys for Us 1 and 2, and who can forget a role in 1997's Starship Intercourse. Samantha Strong is 60 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. Hey, don't forget, this coming Sunday, we are at Arsenal BG Ballpark for a night at the Rizzlies. Come get a ticket. It's going to be a great evening. It's a 5:30 game time. We'll be out there. We'll do a first pitch off. We're going to do some in-between inning shenanigans. Tickets start at $15. Portion of all ticket and T-shirt sales will benefit 2 great causes, Cardinal, Glennon Children's Hospital, and St. Jude. So get your tickets. All the details at 1057thepoint.com. Want to see you out at the ballpark. A night at the Rizzlies in lovely Sauget, Illinois. That is this coming Sunday. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back, and we're going to play Match Up with the Morons. I call it that because I don't have another title yet. If you guys come up with a better
That was the title
name.
that these guys came up with.
Yeah, we came up with it. We're fine with it. We really did.
Okay, you're fine with that. Fine. Great.
Match
Good.
up with the morons.
Match up with the morons. All right, so I've got some questions, and hopefully you guys have the answers. We'll spin the great wheel. We'll see who the combatants will be going up against each other. In fact, get the wheel out now.
Oh, okay.
Get the wheel out now.
Bring out the wheel.
Bring out the wheel.
It's very heavy, and I have it here now.
Let's see who the first matchup will be. Let's spin the wheel. Take me off it, please.
I'm taking you off of it.
And spin. The first matchup will be. It looks like it's going to be King Scott.
All right, buddy.
King.
All right,
King
buddy.
Scott. Thank you. And it's going to be King Scott versus
His brain is fortified with baby food nutrients.
King Scott versus
Is it me? Yes! Right on the line.
Moon.
All right.
King Scott versus Moon, and then it'll be Learn versus Rafe. I will give 5 questions to each of our contestants. Whoever gets the most questions right, their respective teammates on the phone will win their choice of prizes. Godsmack tickets, Godsmack Stone Temple Pilots, Sunday, June 14th at the amphitheater. It's a Sunday. Alter Bridge, November 17th at the pageant. Taste of Chaos featuring In This Moment in Hollywood Undead, October 14th at the Factory. And we get tickets to go see my favorite and your favorite, Machine Gun Kelly. Friday night, June 19th at the amphitheater. If you want to play 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833, match up with the morons next. 8:15, Tuesday, traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. Stop and go traffic 64 westbound between 25th Street and 55. There's also stop and go traffic 64 westbound between Hampton and 170. Your point forecast nasty. High of 92. Heat index 107. Right now it's 79 at the
This
point
is a
studio.
Swamp Ass Alert.
Yeah, nasty. 79 at the point studio right now.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
First Community, they are here in the St. Louis metro area in a big, big way, and they're here to help you and your money go so much further. So if you're looking for a new home, I encourage you to swing on by First Community. That's where I went when I was looking for my house, and that was in 2019. I gave them a call out of the blue, and they walked me through every step of the way, and they didn't know who I was. And then they've been a partner and friend ever since then, and it's absolutely amazing. They helped me get that house, and I've been in there ever since, and I'm so grateful for First Community because I truly was a moron. I had no clue how it all worked, but they walked me through every step of the way. Now, maybe you're trying to get your next home, and you already know all the processes. Well, First Community still will get you covered. They got the Members Best 30-year fixed rate home loan with a rate of just 6%. That's a 30-year fixed rate of just 6%. They also have the Smart Choice as a 30-year fixed rate loan with the rate of 6.5%. It requires only 10% down payment and no PMI, so you're going to save a ton of money that way. Go to First Community for all your banking needs. If you want to make your dollar go further, they're here for you. Plus, they have over 40 locations throughout the metro area, so they make it easy to bank with them, including 18-side Walmart. They're open 7 days a week. You can shop, you can bank, you do it all right there at First Community. So again, swing by any of their locations today. Go to firstcommunity.com, firstcommunity.com.
Daddy, wake up, Daddy. Merry Christmas, Rizz.
All right, St. Louis, if you've got pests, man, don't mess around with it. Bugs in and around the house aren't just annoying. They could be a real health threat to your family and your pets, and termites, forget about it. They're found in millions of homes every year, causing billions in damage. Most of the time, insurance ain't going to cover it because it is preventable. And this is why I'm telling you, call Amco Ranger Termite and Pest Solutions. They've been protecting what matters since 1965. One of the last truly local family-owned pest control companies in the St. Louis area. 60 years of experience. Their team is trained, they're licensed, they're background checked, and they've got hundreds of 5-star Google reviews, including my own, plus an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. And you're not rolling the dice. Amco Ranger has a 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you are not happy, they'll make it right, plus the best price guarantee. If you find a lower price on a comparable program, they will credit you the difference. Ask for the Rizz Show special, call for a free quote over the phone, or a free, that's right, free on-site inspection. No pressure, no gimmicks ever. Amco Ranger, 636-441-BUGS, or online at amcoranger.com, protecting what matters since 1965.
Hey, this is Chris Jericho Fozzie, and you're listening to the Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Rizz. Always try the Rizzuto.
That is not the same thing. Okay. Okay, Chris Jericho. All right, let's give away some stuff. All right, today's contest is sponsored by
Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
All right, we are playing Matchup with the Morons. And round 1 will be Moon versus King Scott. Round 2 will be Rafe versus Learn.
Easy.
Have we done this before?
This combo?
Yeah.
I don't know. Have we?
I don't know.
We did.
Oh, we
I think
did.
So, like
Okay.
the first time we did the
We did really well.
Did
last
we?
time.
Oh,
I think
my goodness.
we both went like 4 for 5 and went to the tiebreakers.
Well, let's see what happens
I think I
today.
just got one last time.
All right, so as far as Moon and King go, who was on the wheel first? King got...
Yep, King.
All right, King's name came up first, so are you going to take the questions first, or will you be put in isolation first?
Give me isolation first.
ISO first. That
Give
means
him that
Moon will be
isolation first.
answering the questions first. Let's go to the phones. Chris and Arnold. Good morning, Chris.
Morning. Merry Christmas, Rizz.
All right, is it going to be Moon or King?
We're going with Moon.
Okay.
I thought he didn't want tickets.
Cassie, hello.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Cassie. Moon or King?
I'm going to go with Moon.
Okay.
I thought she didn't want tickets.
Oh.
This is so silly.
Okay, Adam. Adam. Moon or King?
Moon.
Okay. Moon.
Yeah.
All the pressure's on you, buddy.
It always is.
All the pressure's on you. Scott, just relax, okay?
You'll do great.
Calm down.
Yeah, just
I'm so
Settle
sorry.
down.
Sorry, I'm so hyper. I'm going to take a nap real quick, though.
All those Gerber graduates running through your veins.
I know. How bad
yesterday?
did he have diarrhea yesterday?
Did you have diarrhea? Hey. Did you have diarrhea yesterday?
Just during the whole announcement and everything.
Okay.
Made a mess.
What? Okay.
Well, okay,
That
thank
was
you.
a big mess. Thank
All
you.
right,
Go back.
Go into isolation. Get it.
Somebody says it's the cousin brothers and the cousins. You guys are cousins.
We are.
Southern
We're
Illinois
soil cousins. We are. What's up?
Moon, here we go. Round 1, matchup with the Morons.
Scott Rizzuto.
Moon, which of the 7 dwarves
Oh, you piece of
did
crap.
not speak?
Dummy. See, that would make sense, right?
Which of the 7 dwarves did not speak?
You make me happy.
I mean, it's got to be sleepy,
quiet all of a sudden.
drowsy, right?
It's quiet all of a sudden. Okay, now.
Which of the 7 dwarves
Oh my gosh.
did not speak?
Man, I would think drowsy, sleepy is probably sleeping the whole time. A yawn doesn't count, right?
No.
I didn't know any of them spoke, to be honest. Sleepy.
What?
Sleepy. Doc. I mean, don't they just sing? I haven't seen Snow White since I was a
Hogleg,
child.
Muty,
Beauty. Yeah.
Earl.
Dummy.
Goldie and Earl.
I'll just say sleepy because I
Earl,
haven't.
DMX, Dwarf.
To be honest, I can't think of any other names.
Final answer. Okay.
Yeah.
Moon,
What?
what 1981 movie required about 7,000 snakes?
81, you say?
What 1981 movie required about 7,000 snakes?
I would assume that's Temple of Doom. Yeah.
Final answer?
Yes.
Moon, what is the only fruit with seeds on the outside?
Strawberry.
Moon, question 4. What lizard can be 10 feet long? What lizard can be 10 feet long?
I mean, do you consider an alligator or a crocodile a lizard?
I want you to tell me. What lizard can be 10 feet long?
Are those lizards? I mean, are we looking for like Komodo dragon? That's a lizard. 10 feet long.
Lot lizard.
Yeah, lot lizard. I've seen some tall ones,
Very
man.
tall, lot
out in
lizard.
Nevada.
10 feet though?
I mean, they get.
What lizard?
I mean, I
can
want
be
to. I want to
10
say
feet
Komodo
long?
dragon, but I think you're fooling here, so I'll say crocodile.
Okay.
Even though I don't think that's a lizard, but to heck with it.
And question 5, Moon. What is the longest river in the world?
Well, that depends on. That's Amazon or Nile, and you're gonna screw me here because whichever one I pick, you're gonna pick the other one, and
That's happened.
It's like totally debatable. It's totally debatable.
This happened last time.
It's literally a tie between Amazon and Nile. It depends on who you ask.
Right.
I'll go ahead and say the Amazon because that's probably what you have here, but I think it's up for debate.
Yeah, because you're in bed with Jeff Bezos, dude.
What? Oh, Amazon.
This river is traditionally considered the longest river in the world.
Well, then I'll
Emphasis
say.
on traditional.
Well, then I'll say the Nile.
What river is traditionally known as the longest river in the world?
I guess I'll say the Nile.
And the tiebreaker. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, what is the official record for the most Big Macs eaten by a single person in their lifetime?
Oh my gosh! In a lifetime?
Whoa.
According to the Guinness World Records, what is the official record? Oh, hang on.
Limp Bizkit apparently is not loud enough.
What is the official record for the most Big Macs eaten by a single person in their lifetime?
Dude, I couldn't even begin. I know that one guy was eating them every day. He was eating them every day for like a few decades. So let's do 365 times something. I'm gonna say it's probably that guy that I'm referencing. So what's 30 times? Can I use a pen?
You may use a pen.
Okay.
You may use a pen. Yes, you may use a pen.
May I use my phone as a calculator?
Only your calculator on the phone.
Okay. I'm just gonna
Only
put-
the phone calculator.
Calculator.
We will allow
Look,
Scott to use it too.
Okay, good. Let's say 365 times. I'm going to say this cat said that he did it for 35 years. That's 12,775.
12,775.
Okay.
All right, very good.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get Scott out of isolation.
Oh, I got to get off my calculator.
Scotty.
Give me that Limp Bizkit, dog.
Turn it up, bitch.
Show me some
first
LB.
band? Was that 311?
No, that was Limp Bizkit.
The first one was too?
Yes,
The
both of
acoustic?
them.
What songs?
It sounded like beginner music for
Henry.
rock and roll or something.
It was a song called Why on the Greatest
Why?
Hits with a Z.
It's basically, she was it Vaseline or
Flaming
Tangerine?
Lips?
Yeah, it was like just ripping them off.
All right, let's go into isolation. Scott,
Yes, sir.
are you ready
I think so.
for the matchup with the morons?
No, yeah.
Okay. Scott,
Yes.
which of the 7 dwarves did not speak?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And there's an answer.
Let's
Yes,
see
there
here.
is.
There's Sneezy.
Which of the 7 dwarves?
Dopey shouldn't have spoke probably, but he probably did. But Dopey. What's all their names?
Scott, give me an answer.
Let's go with
Harold.
Earl. Okay.
Little Earl.
And Lisa.
Big Earl.
String band.
I'll go with. Isn't there a Sneezy? I'll go Sneezy. I think that's one. I can't remember their name.
Scott, what 1981 movie required about 7,000 snakes?
Well, Indiana Jones. Can it be any of them? What was their?
They always had to have 7,000 snakes.
and a whole bunch of snakes.
Yeah, it is. Which one is it? We'll go with Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay. Scott, what is the only fruit with seeds on the outside?
Strawberry.
Scott, question 4. What lizard can be 10 feet long? What lizard can be 10 feet long?
Is a crocodile considered a lizard? Komodo dragon? Shucks, that's a F one. And I know the name of it.
You do know the name.
Give me 10 feet. I'm going to go Komodo.
Sneezy. Say sneezy twice.
Sneezy.
Scott, what is traditionally known as the longest river in the world?
The Nile is traditionally known as, but it's not. But yeah, the Nile.
Okay. And the tiebreaker, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, what is the official record for the most Big Macs eaten by a single person in their lifetime?
Oh, yes. This guy's been in the news a few times.
He has.
And we've talked about it.
We have.
Gosh, I'm going to say it's 20.
I will allow you to use a calculator because I let Moon use a calculator.
Oh, really?
If you'd like.
Okay. Because he's...
Only your phone calculator.
Because he ate it 3 times... What was it? It was... Ask the question one more time. I want to make sure I got it right.
According to the Guinness World Records, what is the official record for the most Big Macs eaten by a single person in their lifetime?
Okay, let's see here. So...
Are you watching to see if he's not Googling stuff? Also, Jesus is watching.
Why are you typing in sneezy?
He's always watching.
I'm going to say, give me
sneezy talk.
22,000.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
All right, guys, here we go.
Buckle up, everybody.
Oh, man, we got ourselves a barn burner.
Uh-oh.
How do you think you did?
I have no clue. I don't know.
5 for
There's 2 of
5.
them I don't know.
I had some educated guesses.
2
but-
of them I didn't know.
Well, let's start off with question number 1.
Okay.
And by the way, Chris, Casey, and Adam all have backed Moon
Pressure's on
in
me.
today's endeavor. Question 1, which of the 7 dwarves did not speak?
Moon said sleepy, King said sneezy.
And the answer is...
Neither
Bashful.
said. No.
The answer is...
I believe it was dopey.
Dopey.
Oh, it was? I was
That's
correct.
Bashful.
Dopey did not
It seems like
speak.
it would be bashful. What dopey was.
Oh, I said dopey.
Zero
Dopey
to
was,
zero.
you make me.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to question 3. What is the only fruit with seeds on the outside?
You both said strawberry.
And that is
Right.
correct.
1 to 1.
No, right.
We'll go to question 5. What is traditionally known as the longest river in the world?
You both said the Nile.
And the Nile is the answer. Thank you.
Thank you, David.
All right, we're going to go to question number 4. What lizard can be 10 feet long?
Moon said crocodile, and then King
so that
said
is-
I don't know.
Komodo dragon.
I think it's
King
Komodo
said
dragon.
Komodo dragon. Moon said crocodile. And the answer is?
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm
I
asking you.
believe King got it right. I think it's Komodo dragon.
The answer is the Komodo dragon.
3 to 2, King.
Well, it all comes down to this.
Why?
I think a crocodile.
Just end it there. That sounds good.
It all comes down to this. And you both have different answers.
Great. Which one
So
was
if
it?
Moon gets this correct, we are tied and we're going to the tiebreaker. If King gets this right, you win. King
And nobody
wins.
wins.
No, if King gets it right.
No, I'm saying the children on
Oh,
the
then,
phone
yeah, the
do
people
not
on the
win.
phone.
Yeah,
Sleazy,
sorry about that.
Snowy, and
I think I got this wrong too.
What 1981 movie required about 7,000 snakes?
Moon said the Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones. And then
I don't think
Scott said Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I think it's Raiders. I think Raiders came before Temple. Temple was like 83 or 85.
Yes, biffed it.
Oh, no.
Well, one of you's right.
Oh, it's you, brother.
Congrats.
No, it's you. It's
One
you.
of the movies came out in 1984.
Oh, yeah, that's Temple.
And congratulations, King Scott.
Nice.
Raiders of the Lost Ark
Wow. And guys,
came out in 1981.
I don't want to brag, but I've been up since midnight.
Oh,
Sleep, so I've
Oh,
done
because
good.
of this?
I think.
All right.
Very cool.
All you idiots on the phone don't win.
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh.
sorry. You know
Thanks,
what?
Moon.
I got beat. I did not.
Now,
I
let's say
didn't let you
Moon
down.
did
I
get it
got
correct. Let's say Moon did get
Yeah.
it correct,
Yeah.
and we go to the tiebreaker. The question was, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, what's the official record for the most Big Macs eaten by a single person in a lifetime? Now, we're talking about a Wisconsin man named Don Gorski. He ate at least one Big Mac every single day since 1972.
That is exactly what I thought his name would be.
He even keeps the receipts and burger boxes in his garage.
Yeah, he was.
We
he
know.
Was, he was in Super Size Me, right? Is that where we saw him?
Yeah.
And I think he just retired maybe from eating the Big Macs.
From life.
He's still alive.
And he's alive.
Actually has pretty good cholesterol.
Yeah. Interesting.
So Moon's answer was?
Weird.
Moon said 12,775.
King Scott said?
22,000.
Oh. If he did it from 1970 and just retired, you win.
The answer is 34,128.
It was your game, buddy.
Tiebreaker, too.
I gave him 30 years of that crap, and he still smoked it. He tripled it.
King Scott wins 4
Wow.
to 3.
Yeah, well done, dude.
Congratulations, Scott. Nicely done.
Outstanding.
Nice job.
Outstanding.
Really
Thank you.
All right, time for round 2.
Okay.
It's Rafe versus Learn. Who's going to go in isolation first?
I
Who will
will.
answer the questions first?
I will go.
Learn will go into isolation first. Let's get the teammates. Let's get our teammates. Rich. Hello, Rich.
Morning. Happy birthday, Rizz.
Rich, Team Learn or Team Rafe?
Let's go Team Rafe.
Okay, Team Rafe. Hang on one second. Ed, Team Rafe or Team Learn?
Team Learn, please.
Learn.
That's
Okay.
not bad.
And Justin.
Good morning, Rizzuto Show. Merry Christmas, Rizz.
Team Rafe or Team Learn?
Go Rafe.
Hang on one second. All right, let's get Learn into isolation.
What was that guy's name?
Justin.
Give me the tunes.
Good old Justin.
All right.
Somebody's getting tickets. This is great.
Somebody is getting tickets, yes.
Don't ever want to go home empty-handed today.
Rafe, Dean
True.
Williams.
Yes.
Go.
Let's go, baby.
Round 2. What song did Paul McCartney write for John Lennon's son, Julian?
Hey, Jude.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Question 2. Barbara Gordon is better known as what female superhero?
Batwoman. Or Batgirl.
I need an answer.
I'll say Batgirl. She was not yet a woman. She's a Batgirl, not yet a Batwoman.
Rafe, what country did French fries come from?
Ironically, Nazi Germany. French fries.
What country did French fries come from?
America.
Question 4. This famous music group was once known as the New Yardbirds. This famous music group was once known as the New Yardbirds.
Eric Clapton was in this group. She's going to know this for sure. Cream? Or who sings? God dang, who sings the song Turn? And everything
Limp Bizkit.
Turn. That is Limp Bizkit, I believe, yes.
Yeah.
There is a season.
Turn.
Yeah.
Weren't they the Yardbirds?
This famous music group was once known as the New Yardbirds.
It's the New Originals.
Who the freak sings that song, man? Come back to it.
Question 5. What do you call a group of toads?
An army.
There are 2 possible answers to this. So, I'm sorry?
Oh, now I don't know. It's an army of frogs. I assume it would be an army of toads. A navy of toads.
I need an answer.
I'll say an army.
Okay. I'll go back to question 4. This famous music group
A
was
chode
once...
of toads.
A chode of toads. This famous music group was once known as the New Yardbirds.
God dang it. What the heck is the name of that frickin' group that sings that song?
You writing this down, Scott, by the way? You writing these answers down?
Yes.
No one's writing anything.
I didn't. I forgot that was my job.
He said, Hey Jude, Batgirl, America, Army for question 5.
And for question...
For question 4, this music group was once known as the New Yardbirds. I'm going to need an answer.
God, who the...
Because we're only on till 10.
Okay, all right. Who everything, turn. I don't know. I don't remember who sings that song, so I'm just going to say Cream.
Cream.
I don't know.
And the tiebreaker, in 1997, James Cameron blew past his budget to create the cinematic masterpiece Titanic. It became the most expensive movie ever made at that time. Exactly how many millions of dollars did it cost to produce Titanic?
$212 million.
Okay. Thank you, Rafe. And let's take Learn out of isolation. Good to go. Give Rafe the headphones, please. And it's time for your questions.
Oh, good. Thank you. Good luck to you.
I'm done.
Rafe, in isolation. Here we go. It's Learn's turn.
All right.
Match up with the morons. All right, Learn.
Yes.
What song did Paul McCartney write for John Lennon's son, Julian?
Hey, Jude.
Barbara Gordon is better known as what female superhero?
Wonder Woman.
What country did French fries come from?
I mean...
What country did French fries come from?
Well, the potato is an Irish experience.
Okay, so...
But...
Okay, we're going to work.
We said French fries for the longest time. We eat a lot of them here. And France, I don't know if they actually like that.
What?
I don't know if they like a potato in France. So I'm going to come back to it. I think it's the United States of America.
The potato.
But
would you like to come back to that
I
one?
would like to come back to that and think about that.
This famous music group.
The dumbest song I've ever heard.
It's pretty bad.
This famous music group was once known as the New Yardbirds.
Oh. The New Yardbirds. That wouldn't be Led
You gotta
Zeppelin,
be
would
kidding me.
Well, that's what I mean. Led Zeppelin.
I need a... Can you say final answer?
No, I'm going to... Hang on, I got to think about this. Jimmy Page. The New Yardbirds. I know this. This isn't like...
What?
Cream.
This famous music group was once known as the New Yardbirds.
Damn. I'm going to say Led Zeppelin for right now. But that doesn't sound right in my heart.
What do you call a group of toads?
We just talked about this. It's something like political. It's like a campaign or something. A
campaign of toads.
A campaign of toads.
There are two possible answers to this.
Oh no. A conference of toads, a panel of toads, a gang of toads. I'm gonna go with a conference of toads.
Okay. What country did French fries come from?
I mean, I just feel like we did it to ourselves. We started frying them up, getting all fat. I'm gonna say the United States.
Okay.
America.
It's America. Happy birthday, America.
New Yardbirds?
Gosh, damn it.
I thought you had an answer.
Yeah,
You wanted to go back to
I'm
it.
saying Zeppelin, but I don't feel 100% in that. But I'm going to stick with Led Zeppelin.
And finally, the tiebreaker. In 1997, director James Cameron blew past his budget to create the cinematic masterpiece Titanic. It became the most expensive movie ever made at the time. Exactly how many millions of dollars did it cost to produce Titanic?
Titanic. I'm going to say $60 million.
60.
That was the 90s.
1997.
Maybe 100 million.
100 mil?
100 mil, yeah, I think.
All right, let's get Rafe out of isolation. It's time for the answer.
Oh, you cut off one of our best folk lyricists, Fred Durst, right when he was saying something so important.
Aloysius
Was he burning it all down still?
It wasn't his best.
No, everyone was getting knocked the F out over and over because apparently someone's mouth was writing a check their ass can't catch.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I was listening to that too.
Clever.
He's super
and
cool.
I didn't get it the first 75 times he said it, but then I like that 76th time, I was like, you know what, Fred? You got a point there, bud.
I get you.
All right, let's get the answers.
For America.
All right, let's get the answers, guys.
Let's go.
What song did Paul McCartney write for John Lennon's son, Julian?
You both said, "Hey Jude,"
and that is correct. So Jude, 1-1. We will go with question number 3. What country did French fries come from?
You both said USA.
USA. USA.
Can I guess? Can I guess it?
Belgium.
It's
Belgium.
Let me guess.
Oh, Scott.
He wants to
Scott,
be right.
guess.
Belgium.
Belgium.
Damn the Bible.
Belgium.
Belgium.
I know. Didn't you think that our fat asses invented French fries? Is that
Yeah,
your
I just
logic?
assumed
Belgium.
France was too obvious, and I was like, we probably just said it was a French cut. It probably wanted to make it sound fancy. It just seems like something we would do.
Yeah.
Question 2.
Good logic.
Barbara Gordon is better known as what female superhero?
Rafe said Batgirl, and Learn said Wonder Woman.
The answer is Batgirl.
Oh. I'm not a nerd, sorry. Sick burn, dude.
Gotcha.
Question
Gotcha.
4.
Wait, hang on. What is Wonder Woman's name?
Suzanne.
Gal Gadot.
Diane, right?
Yeah, Diane.
Diane Godot.
No, isn't it Diane?
It is Diane. No,
Todd.
Diana Prince.
Diana.
That's it.
Dang it.
Question 4. This famous music group was once known as the New Yardbirds.
Shoot.
Rafe said Cream, and Learn said Led Zeppelin.
The answer is Led Zeppelin.
Okay, I was going Cream or Zeppelin. Damn it. Scared
They
me.
were known as the New Yardbirds because...
I said Cream, yeah, because I was working it out, and I was like,
Clapton got stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Couldn't-
Well,
But it's the Jimmy Page.
Clapton wasn't Cream, wasn't New Yardbirds, and the Yardbirds left. Jimmy
Yes.
Page actually, I think, took his spot,
and then
and then
he left to go do Zeppelin.
Good job. I knew you would know
There was
that.
already
they were
been
known
called the
as. They didn't have a
Originals.
name yet. They're known as the New Yardbirds until I believe Keith Moon from the Who said this will go down like a Led Zeppelin. Well, it comes down to this final question,
O-M.
and you both have different answers.
I don't even remember what it was.
What do you call a group of toads?
Oh, no.
Chota Toad.
What do you call a group of toads?
Rafe said Army, Learn said Conference of Toads.
Sounds right.
There are 2 possible names here.
What if-
Technically
I should
speaking,
think
there's
you're
5.
right.
No.
We might both be right if there's 2.
How great would that be if we both?
Yeah, well, you're not. A group
Damn
of
it, Ed.
toads could be known as a knot of toads,
Or a troop. That's an ape. Those are apes. Hang on. What did you say? Army. Dang it. I think it's army. And you were in the army. Shoot.
a knot of toads, or an army
Yeah.
of toads.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Where are you getting this?
What do you mean, where am I getting this?
I looked it up on 3 different sites, and it says a knot or a nest. The army is frogs. Toad
said
has
toads.
array, knob, nab, lump, and squiggle for their collective downs.
All my nicknames.
Can you look up?
Knot or nest.
You better
Just
get this
look
right,
up group
dude.
of toads, because
Ed's
I
gonna
did it 3
write
times.
it down.
Are toads always in a group? What's a
It's an Air Force of toads.
top common names for groups of toads? Is a
What
knot
is a herd of
and a
toads
nest?
called? A group of toads, most commonly known as a knot or an army.
What are you
You're on-
looking up?
you're on
That's
Bing.
good.
Get off
pal.
Bing, dude.
It's on Google, man.
Bing
I'm
has not been
Googling it.
updated since 90s.
What is a herd of toads
A
called?
herd, first of all, stop saying herd. That makes no
Well, that's
sense.
what it is.
What do you mean a herd?
You heard?
It's not
You
a
heard?
herd. That's cattle. What is a
What the hell's a
group.
conference then? Is that penguins?
Have you ever heard of the toad army?
group of toads?
I'm a bit of a
Well, Army toads, right?
toad boy out here riding the range, herding these toads.
That's the AI overview, first of all, which is not always correct. And
Wasn't,
if you looked up collective noun for toads in the grammar thing, it says a knot or an array or a nest.
Fine, go to the tiebreaker.
I'm just not looking at.
A
I don't see
conference is a
army
group
anywhere.
of eagles, by the way.
Yes.
I had Columbia Eagles on my
Okay,
head.
fine. You both got it wrong.
Doggone it.
Okay, tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
Wouldn't there
Hit it.
show
Tiebreaker,
Army
bitches.
toads?
Let's go,
Tiebreaker,
bitches.
bitches.
Hang on, I want to make sure. A
Battle
group of
toads.
frogs or toads. If you're referencing frogs and toads, it is army or colony.
You've already won. You're arguing your way back into.
Hey, I'm making sure that we're accurate here. That's all. That's all I care about. Is the truth.
okay.
It's the truth.
What I saw was a group of toads as an army or a knot.
We're good.
Listen,
Let's
I
get
just-
to this
I just wanna
Titanic
make sure.
question.
I want to make sure.
Oh, man.
James Cameron blew past his budget to make Titanic. How many millions of dollars did it cost to produce Titanic?
Rafe said $212 million. Learn said $100 million.
And the answer is 200 million. Ray
Whoa,
won it.
almost on the money.
That's why it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And didn't Masters of the Universe just cost 250?
Yeah. Well, listen, it was very
That was
close.
good.
Both matches.
Good job on Led
Congratulations.
Zeppelin, dude.
Yeah.
I was racking my brain.
Good job
forever on
indeed.
that.
My
If you
brain
didn't
sucks.
get Led Zeppelin right, you would have been thrown off.
You know what I
No, I
started-
know.
In
I was very
isolation-
upset. That's the only question I cared about. I was like, oh, God.
I
You would've
started
been
thinking
thrown
it was
off,
the
Casey.
Stones in isolation. I got really in my head about it. And I was like, oh, if I get this wrong and it's the Stones, I'm going to feel like a real jackass.
Well, I saw that Led Zeppelin doc, and they like kind of cover all that.
Yes,
I'm like,
they
gosh,
do.
damn it. I was going into my head about like,
Specifically, that
that's
part.
the- yeah, 1969.
Yeah,
That's
the
part.
second part, though.
Well, are you still trying to look up if it's an army?
I just want to make sure, dude.
Listen,
because we do this collection.
What
of
I
things,
saw.
we learned, what was your thing? The army?
The conference.
I mean, the conference of eagles, the army of frogs.
Confluence of rivers.
Dang
yes.
it.
That's true.
Okay.
The
Tributaries.
flamboyance of flamingos.
All right, listen, let's take a break. We'll do
Good games, good questions, by the way. Both rounds.
Oh, thanks. We had fun. Didn't we have fun, guys? We had fun.
So much fun.
And it was very close, and I like when
Same.
it's close like that. All right, a short little sex time fun facts coming up. A woman finds a coworker on Hinge, a married coworker on Hinge, and she's wondering what to do.
Oh, no.
And then Rafe on Reddit. It's 8:54. It is Tuesday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. We got road work, 2 right lanes closed, 55 westbound between 64 and Poplar Street Bridge. Also, stop and go traffic 64 eastbound between Winghaven and right before Route K. Your point forecast, nasty, high of 92, swamp ass alert.
Oh, God, yeah.
This is a swamp ass alert.
Heat index 107, lots of humidity. Right now it's 80 at the Point Studio.
Well, we all have pets on this show, and I'm the crazy cat lady that you have come to love. And I'm so grateful, that we work here at Hubbard and Creve Coeur, and Treats Unleashed is literally right downstairs. So all of us can go there to get treats for our animals and anything we need. Let's say it's dry food, wet food. Maybe you need some toys or some washable pee pads. I didn't even know that was the thing until I went through Treats Unleashed and their kind of like home care section, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea that these like environmentally friendly pee pads exist. So if you have a puppy or somebody at home is having some accidents, those exist, and it's not going to be a disposable kind. It'll actually be a reusable kind, which is excellent. They're going to be having all sorts of sales coming up as well. So like June 20th, they're going to be kicking off summer hot deals on all of your pets' favorites. So go buy 3 chews of their choice. Get the 4th free as part of the June Chew sale. And if you've walked into Treats Unleashed and you have a dog, you know how they have that bakery in there. And some of those cookies actually smell pretty doggone good for like humans too. I have to be like, wait, these are for dogs. But they have everything you could possibly need. Different things for anxiety. 4th of July is coming up. They even have facilities where you can bring your animal in if you need a wash, like something's happening, you don't have that capability at home. So Treats Unleashed is awesome. Find the one nearest you at treats-unleashed.com.
Rizz. up, Daddy. Merry Christmas, Rizz.
All right, think about how much of your life is online. Your bank and your shopping, your personal info, it is all out there. And the scary part is cybersecurity threats like identity theft and massive data breaches are a common occurrence now. And they're getting more sophisticated all the time. And it feels like you hear about a new one every week. But here's the flip side of that coin. All this has created a massive demand for people who know how to protect us. for skilled pros who could fight back against cybercrime. You could be a superhero. And this is where our friends at Centric come in. Now, forget about spending 4 years in college. Centric's hands-on training can prepare you for a new, high-paying IT career in as little as 4 months. And they train you on the exact most current technologies that St. Louis employers are looking for right now. And they don't just train you and send you on your way. Job search assistance is a huge part of the program. It is no wonder over 1,800 companies have hired Centric grads. So if you're ready for a real change, a real career change, one with a future, one where you can make a ton of money, you got to check them out. Centric.com/Rizz, CENTRIQ.com/Rizz.
Hey guys, this is Bert Kreischer. You're listening to the Rizzuto Show. Hey Rizz, happy birthday.
All right, let's do a quick Sexy Time fun facts. All right, so this comes from, I think it's a Reddit post. Rafe's got a Reddit post is what I got to, but we'll start with this. So this woman writes, so I'm a single lady, and I was browsing Hinge. That's the dating website, Hinge.
Which one is, which one, like, what's the gimmick?
I don't know.
That's the one where you want to destroy it,
Hinge?
right?
Is it going to matter?
Hinge is the one where you have to know someone in common, I believe. And I believe that's how it started anyway. It's like you had to have a common friend.
Oh, okay.
And their whole goal is for you
your
to
social
trash it.
media or something like that.
Is for you to trash it?
Yeah, whenever you're done, like,
It's the app
to find
designed
somebody?
to
yeah,
be
then you won't
deleted.
need it again.
Oh, cute.
Oh, find it and delete it?
Yeah.
No, the whole thing was it's so good at finding a partner for you that it's like the only app that's made to be deleted.
Oh.
That was like their whole marketing thing.
So I'm a single lady. I'm a single lady.
You're a single lady.
And I was browsing Hinge when I found a profile of my married coworker. I met his wife and 2 kids at work get-togethers. Seemed like a lovely family. Of course, his profile lists that he doesn't have and doesn't want kids, and only looking for a short-term / something fun. What do I do? Do I screenshot it, send it to his wife? Do I confront him? Do I do nothing? That's her question. What does she do? This is a married coworker. She's met the wife and 2 kids at work get-togethers. Seems like a lovely family. On the profile, he says he doesn't want kids and only looking for short time / something fun.
You know what? There are so many open couples that one person is like on the apps. So the worst, if you do screenshot it and send it to the wife, like it could go 2 ways. It could be like, yeah, I already know, we're open, or oh my gosh, no, I had no idea. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I would screenshot it and send it to her.
You would?
You would?
I would.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
I really would.
Well, I was not expecting that from you.
Why?
I'm not
What's
sure.
your reasoning? Is it a this will not
I think
stand?
because it's a family. I think that there's, I mean, anybody deserves to know, but like, I think, I think the fact that maybe there's like a double life thing happening here and there's kids involved, like, that makes me a little bit more intrigued to like involve myself, I guess. But then also, I'm also like ready for I know Frank goes out and he
Gets some strange.
and we have an agreement. and then I'd be like, okay, cool. Like, you know, that's okay. Frank's getting some strange.
So you are Are you doing it anonymously?
Probably
or
anonymously, yeah.
Or are you saying this is...
I mean, how well do you know that she just met the wife?
Let's call him Dave.
Okay, it's Dave. Why not Frank? What's wrong with Frank?
Oh, okay, Frank's fine.
Okay.
Frank just seems like loyal. Frank's like he'd be loyal.
Frank?
I was thinking of Frank from It's Always Sunny.
So are you saying, hey, Frank's wife.
I just wanted you to know this.
Signed?
Lolita. I don't know. I don't know. Linda.
Signed Linda.
Frank.
No, I guess, or maybe not be secretive about it. Just go, hey, I care about you and your family, and hopefully this is all good, but if it's not, girl, watch out. Katie, watch out.
Moon, what would you do? What would you do?
If I'm being fully honest,
Yeah.
I would probably screenshot it and stay out of it. It's not my business.
What are you going to do with that then?
Who knows?
What?
Save it for later.
Oh, dang.
You never know when you may need blackmail.
Oh, my God.
Am I right?
Hilarious.
Boom. You know. You know.
Okay, what?
You know.
That's what you're doing?
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
hell
saying,
yeah.
This is somebody in the
For
office,
when it
right?
benefits you.
That's Frank.
100%.
No, I'm just saying that.
I'm being honest.
I have no
That's
idea.
an awesome, honest answer.
I have no
love
idea
it.
what the future holds, and if there's something,
Should you betray me?
I got this, Frank.
I have no idea.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm
You-
doing.
you
That's
asked me-
exactly
right
what
now,
I'm doing.
Frank, this is none of Moon's business.
You asked,
But if you were
But
to
it will
cross
be
the
my
moon, it could become his business in the future.
hey man, you asked me, and I'm just being honest.
No,
That's
that's a great.
probably
that's
what
a
I would do.
very,
Outstanding.
That, not
very
probably what I'm doing.
honest.
That's 100% what I'm doing.
Staying out of it. but-
No, I'm screenshotting,
just because it's fascinating.
saving, staying out of it.
Wouldn't you guys question like why is Frank's profile coming up on my Hinge searches?
That's a great
It
point.
should be only gals, I swear.
Well, maybe this is a gal probably.
Yeah, she was
Yeah, no.
looking for a man's.
I am
Oh,
a single lady.
Oh, right.
I am a single lady, and I was browsing Hinge. Rafe, honestly,
Honestly, there are some factors. One, how close am I to these people?
I met his wife and 2 kids at the work get-together. Seemed like a
So,
lovely
so
family.
not that close.
So it's a work.
It's a work thing. You
Work
probably
thing.
know him.
Coworker.
Hi at the water cooler.
Found a married
I'll
coworker
be
on a
honest,
dating
man.
app.
I don't remember. I've been talking to Lauren about this, or one of you guys. I feel like monogamy is the new polyamory. Like everyone's so open now. Everyone I know is like opening it up. It's not even like cool anymore. Like,
I'm.
So
You
we're
know
all
me.
going-
I'm not opening it up.
well, yeah, I mean, not in this room. Relax, squares. Relax. I'm just saying, like, it's like a thing now when people tell me, I'm like, yeah, who isn't? Like it used to be like, whoa. Now I'm like, oh, all right.
Oh, you're not?
Yeah, I
Weirdo.
I wrote a bit about it. Like, I'm kind of a freak. I only have sex with one person. Total
Lame.
monogamy. Ooh, do you guys do it all the time? No, sometimes we go weeks without doing it. Schedules get in the way. Sometimes we're busy. It's crazy.
I, by the way, do have an answer of what she did.
Oh, good.
I
Follow-up?
think
I have a follow-up.
there's a way you could go about it a little more nonchalant and say, like, hey, did you and Frank get divorced? Just
Yeah.
and then if-
a good point.
Wait, to the wife? You
yeah,
go to the
like,
wife
hey,
and ask this?
Did you and Frank split up? Or something like
I'm just
that?
making sure because he's on these apps.
Oh, I didn't. I saw him on the apps, and like
You don't really know her.
You don't know her.
From what I'm
You've-
assuming.
you've met her
You've
once.
met her a couple times at work functions.
Which means you forgot her name. You don't even know her name.
Dang it.
Well, I feel like that's less invasive than just dropping a screenshot on somebody and being like,
Right. She was the only one that was doing that.
Hell yeah.
Well,
I will
I
tell
got you,
you,
girl.
I don't know. It was a lot closer to home for me, but I had this happen recently, and I did tell because the guy was married with 2 kids, and I said I would want to know. If I was his wife, I would want to know, and I simply left it in her Facebook Messenger, and I said, hey, I don't know you. It's none of my business, but this person is doing this thing. You're married. You have 2 kids. Maybe you know about it. Maybe you don't. Do with this information what you will. I'm sorry you had to find out.
What if that office?
She didn't respond, and I didn't.
What if that office guy is one of your boys? Like somebody you really like?
Then that
I
really
said
sucks.
circumstances
Still a
are
thing,
different. I mean, circumstances change, but it's like I would probably say something to him.
Scott, what are you doing?
I would print out that screenshot, send it to the kid's school, and ask, is your dad a cheater? Take this to your mom.
Everybody, we're having a
Yeah.
gym. Everybody in the gym, we're having a.
Put it on telephone.
Let them
calls.
know what's up.
Well, here's some of
Missing
the
husband.
here's
way,
some of the comments.
I have seen something like this happen, and
If it was one of you guys, then I would talk to you. I'd be like, hey man, are you? Does she know about this, or are
Right.
you like out there doing this?
Yeah.
This dirtbag move.
I will
Because if you're being a dirtbag, I would be like, hey dude, I think you're being a dirtbag. I would say that to my friends. I would have a hard conversation with a friend.
I will fully admit when I have seen this happen, I have stayed out of it, but I 100% treat this person differently in the office.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's a guilt that goes along with it too, knowing the information, and knowing there's a wife out there that is ignorant to what the dalliances of the.
Yeah, it's hard
Well,
for
yeah,
me.
it changes everything.
It's hard for
sucks.
me not to see that in the people in the people that you
Is the
interact
wife
with.
hot? 'Cause-
NA.
N-A.
Non-alcoholic. Yes.
She's a
Non-applicable.
non-alcoholic wife.
You need a shoulder to cry on.
All right, well, here's some of the comments. Some of the comments are good.
I guess it does matter.
Listen, I've been right where you're at.
Match. Somebody said match with them. Match with them. Make it as awkward as humanly possible.
That's a good idea.
That one too.
Have a little fun with it.
Somebody says, do
that's
not do it anonymously. Match with them, super swipe them, and send a message saying, hey, Frank, big fan of your work presentation on Tuesday. Let's get drinks. Watch how fast he deletes the account.
That's an interesting way to put somebody on blast.
Somebody says, tell the wife. If it were you, wouldn't you want to know your husband is pretending you and your kids don't exist online?
Yes. That's what I'm saying, man.
Then there's the just make sure it's actually him and not somebody using his photos for a catfish profile before you blow up the whole family.
That
That's
as
a great
well.
point, too.
That as well.
That's the circuit. That's why I'm like, I think a little. You could dip your toe in a little bit and be like, hey, did you guys split up? And then like, no. Like, oh, man, I'm worried somebody might be catfishing.
Yeah, but now you're a detective. Now it's already not your business.
But then,
Now you're
then
like-
it seems like your concern is like, oh, someone is catfishing. You can still get the information to them without being
Yeah.
front and center of like, here's a screenshot of this piece of trash.
I feel like some of this is so prevalent though. Like, where's the line? Because then it's gonna start popping up all over the place. And now you got to be a detective for 4 people in the office. I'm
I don't know,
telling you,
man.
it's way more prevalent than you think.
I don't know. I did what I thought was right. In the situation I was in, I did what I thought was right in accordance to my character.
Yeah. All the stuff that I saw when I worked over at Merritt's, you know, it's a huge, huge company, so I'm not calling anybody out. This is 25 years ago. This is 20-something years ago. I mean, dude, everywhere. I just couldn't believe it. It was like a crash course in the real world. I was like, people are dirty.
Hey,
dude.
also, don't forget, snitches get stitches.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Anonymous emails, the only way. Send the screenshots, but protect your own neck. Workplace drama spreads like wildfire. Print out the profile, leave it on the break room table next to the donuts.
That's the other
Let
thing.
the
You're
office
messing with
gossip
the
don't do the
like,
heavy lifting.
You're
Here's why I
messing with
don't
a
like-
personal and a career. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's take the screenshot straight to the wife and be like, hey, man, this is going on. Just want to give you a heads up. I hope everything's well. This sucks if not.
Here's the problem I have with anonymous. You're assisting a gaslighter at that point. Like, you're going to send an anonymous email. They're going to be like, who's this from? Oh, yeah, well, very convenient. Someone anonymous. Someone's out to get me. You know what I mean? Like, you're
Right.
giving them ammunition of denial, whereas, like, if you're going to do it, if you're going to insert yourself, then insert yourself. And
Somebody
say,
on the text said, you bang him. Duh.
There's the mind your own business take. Stay completely out of it. Stay completely out of it. You have to work with this guy. If the wife finds out you were the one who broke the news, it could turn into a massive nightmare for you at the office.
Well, yeah.
He's destined to become your boss, and then you're really...
There's the blackmail joke, which is not a joke in Moon and my life.
It was straight up.
That was you, buddy.
Don't tell the wife. Make him use it to make him do your paperwork or cover your weekend shifts over the next 5 years. Confront him directly. Show him the screenshot and say, hey, saw this. You have 24 hours to tell your wife or I'm doing it for you.
Ooh.
There you go.
The timer.
Here's what she did. She wrote edit.
She married Frank.
Thank you, guys. I like the idea of creating an untraceable email and sending her the screenshot anonymously. After that, I'm staying out of it, pretending I didn't see anything.
Okay.
She's going the anonymous route.
I don't like that.
Yeah, well, hopefully he fesses up to it. You know what I mean? Because to Rafe's point, like, she's going to get that email. It's going to have no gravity to it except for an accusation. And then he can deny it all he wants and continue being a piece of trash. So.
Yeah. Oh, I want a follow-up.
I do too.
That kind of stuff doesn't stop anybody. If he's already this far, he's probably a professional manipulator, and he's going to manipulate.
I just don't like people being able to lob accusations and hide behind anonymity. Because it can be nefarious, too. And you're just if the guy's guilty and he's doing something wrong, then it's like...
Yeah, listen, you're throwing a grenade into the bunker, shutting the door and walking away.
Pretty much, yeah.
As
Pretty
one
much.
does.
Hang on.
Ooh, hey.
All right.
And there's kids involved. So
Yeah,
it's
there
like,
is
now
kids
it's getting-
involved.
And I
It's
feel for the kids.
Somebody asked, what if the gender roles were reversed? What if this is a dude finding out about a gal?
Same thing. I'm blackmailing.
He sees no gender.
Black femaling.
Yeah, I'm black. It's MAIL. Either way. Either way, those screenshots will be saved, and I will be using them to blackmail you at a later date.
Oh, my gosh.
Nobody else.
It's supposed. Let me tell you something. Honest and revealing. This has been an honest and revealing.
Okay.
What else?
All right, quick break. We'll come back. We'll finish out with sports. It's 9:19. It's Tuesday, traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. Bridge inspection work and a right lane closed, 270 westbound at Canal Bridge. Also, road work, 2 right lanes closed, 55 westbound between 64 and Poplar Street Bridge. Your point forecast, high of 92, heat index of 107.
Oh, yes.
This is a Swamp Ass Alert.
Yes, that's me.
Oh, but right now it's 82 at the Point Studio.
Moritz Royce Jewelry, getthejewels.com. So you caught your husband on Hinge, okay? You caught your husband on Hinge, and you're like, all right, this marriage will stay together if you go to Moritz Royce and buy me a giant diamond. That's how this marriage will go forward. I'll forget about the Hinge thing. Buy me a 3-carat diamond from Moritz Royce, and we're good.
Wow, that's what it takes?
That's what it takes. Sometimes that's what Kobe Bryant.
Hey, listen, next time I upset you, I know I'm just going to call Dan and say, hey, listen, I upset Rizz. You know him better than I do.
Remember Kobe was caught?
That's right. He got a ring.
And then he got his wife a ring.
Oh,
and
my
all
gosh.
was forgiven.
It does work. And Moritz Royce is the person to call when you're in this scenario.
What?
I just said Moritz Royce is the person to call when you're in this scenario.
Yes, when you're in hot water. Dan will always pick up the phone. Make an appointment, whether it be an engagement ring, whether it be a birthday present, whether it be sorry I cheated. Moritz Royce is the place to go. GetTheJewels.com. That's the website. Make an appointment. See what we've been talking about for a long time. Moritz Royce Jewelry, the exclusive jeweler of the Rizz Show, where you get the jewels, not the shaft.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy. Merry Christmas, Rizz.
It's time to go to Mountaintop Motor Company. It's time to get your car the right way, the easy way, and the best way. And that, again, is at Mountaintop Motor Companies. Go to mountaintopmotors.com and check out everything they have to offer. Now, if you're in the market for high-end great cars under 15 grand, well, Mountaintop Motor Company, they got you covered. And they also have great work trucks. If you're looking for a great work truck or work van, if you're just looking for an everyday truck, SUV, a van, a sedan, whatever you're looking for, whatever rhymes, they got it over there. And if they don't have what you want, give them a call, reach out to them, and they will help you find the right vehicle so you'll be driving off that lot in your dream car. And again, if you're looking for under $1,500, there's some phenomenal cars, like a 2014 Chevy Impala LTZ 2LZ, only 76,000 miles at $14,500. Absolutely incredible price, great car. And they just are loaded with these kind of vehicles. They even have something I don't want to talk about because I don't want you to take it, but they have a 2012 GMC Sierra 1500 SLE, only 100,000 miles, $15,500. Incredible price. So go to Mountaintop Motor Company, see why they have over 1,000 five-star reviews and why people continue to go back to them and get their next car. And they travel from all over the country, all the way from Alaska to here. So go to mountaintopmotors.com. Check it all out right there, mountaintopmotors.com.
All right, let's get right into it. Moon and sports.
I'm going to start with the bad news that we've been talking about the last couple of days, at least behind the scenes here. Sunday afternoon, a private plane tragically crashed during an attempted emergency landing near the southwest coastal town of La Romana in the Dominican Republic. You may have seen the video and not realized
the videos.
There is a connection here. The video is awful. It is very awful. Authorities from the Dominican Institute of Civil Aviation confirmed that both the pilot and the co-pilot, who are United States citizens, were killed when the aircraft burst into flames upon impact. Thankfully, no passengers were aboard. Yesterday morning, legendary former Cardinal catcher Yadier Molina took to social media to reveal a heartbreaking connection that Molina shared that aircraft. He shared that aircraft had originally departed from Puerto Rico, refueling in the Dominican Republic, and was actively en route to Texas to pick him up and his family and his closest friends for a trip. Molina wrote a touching message expressing a profound condolence to the families of the pilots who lost their lives. The cause of the crash is still under active investigation by civil aviation authorities, but apparently it took off and then reversed because it was having all sorts of... Oh, yeah. It's horrible. Horrible. So our thoughts are there with... obviously, the pilots' families, and the Molina crew. That is scary stuff.
It's heavy.
Out on the dime in the front office, proving that they're not messing around this summer, though. Following their spectacular weekend sweep of the Reds, reports confirm the Cardinals have officially optioned center fielder Victor Scott II down to AAA Memphis. Young baseball outfielder walking off of Major League Field towards the dugout with a focused, determined expression is this guy's basic, his thing. He did not travel with the team to New York. 3-game series against the Mets start tonight. How are the Mets doing, by the way?
They're pretty garbage.
Yeah. Very big disappointment.
Well,
don't ask anybody about Juan Soto.
Scott,
it's not a great season for him.
Scott has been a freaking wizard defensively and gave us that thrilling eighth inning bunt, forcing a Reds error on Sunday. His bat is completely stalled, though, which is why this dude has just basically been head in hands kind of thing. This move is being triggered because Nathan Church successfully completed his minor league rehab assessment or his assignment after a lower body injury. Church absolutely tearing the cover off the ball before he got hurt, hitting .247 with 5 home runs. Looked to really start doing well. So by activating Church to play alongside a healthy Lars Nootbaar and a red-hot Jordan Walker, he's looking good, dude. We're pretty dangerous looking. And New York is now they are riding a 4-game winning streak, so
Maybe
we'll see what happens.
Around.
Dustin May takes the mound at 6:10 p.m. our time, looking to continue his elite form after flirting with a no-hitter last week. Moving to football. The highly anticipated return to state of Missouri. The Kansas City Chiefs officially announced yesterday that they have signed cornerback L'Jarius Sneed. What's up to a one-year, $5 million contract? Sneed was absolutely foundational to Chiefs' back-to-back Super Bowl championship defense. If you remember, he had that. He had I think he stripped the ball into a fumble.
Yeah.
Right in the fourth quarter. Right, it was like one of the last plays of the game. Kind of an unsung hero of that particular game. Traded to the Titans. What's that?
That game, yeah. He got cooked a lot, too.
He did. He did.
Well, he got traded down to the Titans, and a 2-year stint down there was kind of plagued with bad injuries. So he only played 12 total games before being released in March. But he is healthy. He's only 29. He is a vet, returning to the defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo's team. He's expected to step straight into the field and to be a crucial veteran, not only with leadership, but obviously some championship experience there to the Chiefs secondary. Let's see. Absolute dream come true for a college sports fan. It's officially official. The University of Missouri and St. Louis University have signed a historic contract to face off in a 3-game men's basketball series beginning this winter. Opening showdown is locked in for Friday, November 6th, right here in downtown at Enterprise Center. For casual fans listening, these two powerhouse programs haven't stood on the same hardwood across from each other in 25 freaking years. The last time they played a multi-game series was back in '99. Local head coaches Schertz at SLU and Gates at Mizzou recognized that a quarter century of silence has been far too long, making this matchup an absolute priority from their very first phone call. So that'll be super cool. Let's move over to 2026 Stanley Cup Final between the Knights and the Hurricanes. One of the most unpredictable, emotionally exhausting, and purely entertaining series in the history of modern hockey, they are saying. Vegas currently up 2-1. Heading into Game 4 tonight, T-Mobile Arena at the Vegas Strip. But the path to get there has been pretty madness. We were talking about this with Kerber last week about how this is going to be an up-and-down series. All 3 games have featured wild, multi-goal comebacks, and the 2 have been decided in a heart-stopping overtime frame. So Vegas is looking like they're going to put a complete chokehold on the series. And then they were at a 4-0 lead in the second period, and Carolina pulled off a miracle in the third. So this is up and down. We'll see what happens. Over in the NBA Finals, the Spurs proved that they're not ready to bow down. All this stuff in New York is going down. Madison Square Garden was going to be electric for Game 3, and then Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs kind of put on a masterclass. He dropped 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists to guide the Spurs to a dominant 115-111 victory over the Knicks. So the Knicks now hold a 2-1 lead in the series, but the young Spurs have officially proven that they can at least handle the bright lights of the Big Apple. Game 4 right back in New York tomorrow night. You say what? Knicks in 6, you said?
I say Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5. I'm your sports, and that's your moon.
All right, thank
Just
you.
doing the bull dance.
Look, when you've been doing anything for 58 years, you've mastered the craft. Since 1968, Chesterfield Fence and Deck has been the name St. Louis trusts for home improvement. We're talking about a locally owned and operated company that has stayed under the same ownership for nearly 60 years. They don't just sell you a product, they provide the best and longest-lasting outdoor solutions in the industry. Whether it's a beautiful cedar fence, a custom sunroom, or a brand-new patio, they put quality and professionalism first in everything they do. And what sets them apart? They use their own professionally trained installation crews, their own trucks, their own tools, no middlemen. You are getting expert advice from project consultants and a 5-year labor warranty to back everything up. Plus, they're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. They're a Torch Award winner. And right now, when you mention the Rizz Show, get 48 months of interest-free financing on your next outdoor project. Just visit their massive showroom in Chesterfield today. See what they got. It's Chesterfield Fence and Deck, the sign you have, the very best. ChesterfieldFence.com.
wake up, Daddy.
Anton's Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Energy Experts. Boy, am I stoked to have Anton's being the company that I trust with all of my systems. Why? Because as it was pouring down rain for a couple days there, I had no issues. Not only no issues, I had no worries about my sump pump because I've had my sump pump inspected recently by Anton's. I've had all my systems recently inspected by Anton's because I'm on the maintenance plan. Preventative maintenance is such a thing that I preach, Nothing lasts forever. Your systems are going to have their wear and tear. They're going to go down. You want to make sure that you're catching anything well before it costs you. Especially it costs you in big repairs, but in any sort of tragic things. I know a couple people had their basements flood these last couple of years, and there's just nothing bigger than that sort of nightmare. Check out Anton's Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Energy Experts for all of your systems, for that preventative maintenance stuff. And right now they even got 0% for 36 months. So if you have some sort of system that you need replaced or worked on, 0% for 36 months. That's crazy. Flexible financing. Happy to give you a free second opinion on any sort of project. You got to check them out. AntonsHVAC.com. It's who I trust. It's who your neighbors trust. ANTONSHVAC.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
right, so let's talk about how clean your house is, okay? Let's get personal at 9:42 on a Tuesday. How clean is it? Is it not very clean because you're not a psychopath and you clean it weekly like I do? That's fine. Maybe it's a deep clean you need, and you want to shop with a local company that's been doing exactly this forever since the 40s, and it's Woodard. Woodard247.com. You can see all the different types of things that they can clean for you. Hard surfaces, upholstery. They can clean your carpets, your rugs. You can take your rugs to the Rug Care Center, save a little bit of money, which is excellent when you do that. Or they have pickup and delivery as well. They want to make this convenient because all they want to do is make sure that your house is as clean as you want it to be. And also this time of the year, things can get flooded, the basement and whatnot. Maybe there's a bathroom situation where you think you got allergies, but maybe it's mold. They can take all that mold out of there, no problem as well. So they can focus on water damage with their restoration projects that they do, as well as all the cleaning surfaces. So carpet, rug, furniture, hard surfaces, water restoration, fire restoration, mold removal, construction, and reconstruction. They can do a lot. Go to Woodard247.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, if life's on you a curveball, I want you to meet the Auto Loan Pro. You need a car. You need reliable transportation. No more taking the bus, no more borrowing cars. Let's face it, anybody could sell you a car, but it takes a pro to truly help you get back on track. So maybe you've hit a bump in the road with your finances, and the thought of financing a car feels quite overwhelming. And this is where the Auto Loan Pro comes in. Not just going to hand you the keys, they're going to work their asses off to get you the best rate possible with little to no money down so you could drive away with confidence. The Auto Loan Pro team partners with over 50 lenders to find the right solution for you. And everybody's going to be different. Every situation's different. And they're going to guide you through every step, making the process simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So if you're thinking about financing your next car, there's only one thing you need to know. Choose the Auto Loan Pro and don't settle for less. Get the help you deserve. Visit autoloanpro.com today. See how easy getting back on track could be. That's autoloanpro.com, where the real pros work for you.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
Hey, maybe you're needing some extra funds. Put that home's equity to work with Together Credit Union, your hometown home loan provider, equal housing lender, federally insured by the NCUA. Their experienced team is going to help make it simple with local service, real guidance, and support that you can trust every single step of the way. How do you take advantage of your home equity? Well, you get a home equity loan that gives you funds up front. You can choose a flexible home equity line of credit that you can draw from as you need it. This is a smart way to fund any sort of renovations, handle unexpected expenses, or even just stay on top of everyday cash flow. Maybe you're getting it together and you want to plan ahead or handle something unexpected. Together Credit Union gives you options that will work the way that you do, the way that you need it. Competitive rates, straightforward terms, and like I said, a local team. It's going to give you the confidence to move forward without any sort of guesswork, and that's what it's all about. Smart, local lending built around you. Again, Together Credit Union, 14 area locations. You can walk into any of them and ask their member advocates for some help, or just get started on the website, togethercu.org.
Daddy.
All right, St. Louis summer is officially here, which means backyard barbecues. You're still going through the graduation parties. Family gatherings are in full swing. But let's be real. All that foot traffic means your floors are taking a beating. Do not go to the grocery store and rent one of those clunky DIY carpet soaking machines. They're terrible. They leave crunchy, soap-attracting residue behind, and your floors end up worse than before. So save your carpets. Call Zero Res. They have a platinum-rated cleaning system that gets all that deeply embedded dirt and dander and bacteria out of there. It's completely safe for your kids and your pets. They have over 5,900 reviews on Google with a 4.9 rating for a reason. Right now, they're keeping comfort affordable. You can get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $129, plus take $100 off your air duct cleaning. They do it all. Carpets, tile, hardwood, upholstery. Call 314-474-2020 or head to ZeroResSTL.com and make sure you ask for the Rizz Show special. Spelled backward or forward, it's the same, Zero Res.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, fellas, if you are losing your edge, we all remember being 25, right? When the drive kicked in way before that coffee did. But if you're struggling today, it might not be age. It could be low testosterone. And as a client of Mentality, I can tell you they do things differently over there. I personally head over to the Chesterfield location. You could also visit them in South County. It starts with a 100-point blood panel to see exactly what's happening with your body. And from there, they build a personalized plan using TRT and targeted peptide therapy to restore your focus and your energy. 94% of men report feeling that renewed energy within 60 days. This is real medicine. Not a trendy solution of the month. This is the real deal, guys. And they can't turn back the clock to 25, but they can get you back to feeling like the guy you used to be. Don't wait. Schedule your appointment at lowtusa.com, LOW, the letter T, USA.com. Mentality, lowtusa.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
This Friday, we're partying. It is the big giant soccer tournament Friday, June 12th, USA versus Paraguay. And I'm going to be at Munich RBC at Dieterich Bank Powerhouse, Columbia, Illinois, for USA versus Paraguay watch party, and you are invited. Now, doors open at 2 p.m. Kickoff is at 8 p.m. We're turning this place into a soccer central for the entire day. Bring the whole family. Kids get free popcorn, bounce houses, indoor play areas, and a small-sided soccer field where they can actually play and enjoy while you and me enjoy the match. Munich RBC is going to be serving up a full menu of great food for the adults. Rockwood Beer Company has award-winning beers on draft for everybody. Now, everybody 21 and up, obviously. Whether you're a diehard soccer fan or you're just looking for an incredible night out, these watch parties are amazing. So bring your family, bring your friends. This is where you're going to want to be when Team USA takes the field. This Friday at Munich RBC at Dieterich, at the, what's it called again? Dieterich Bank Powerhouse in Columbia, Illinois. Again, Friday, I'm going to be there from 7 to 9, but the whole event starts at 2. 8719 Hanover Industrial Drive in Columbia, Illinois. Visit munichrbc.com for more details.
All right, Donnie Fandango is standing outside with a bazooka in his hand.
As he does.
As he does. All right, if you missed anything on the program, make sure you check out the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers, and the podcast is titled
I Am a Bouncer at Sky Zone.
All right. What else?
This Friday, there's the big soccer watch party. It's me and USA men's national team taking on Paraguay. That's right. I am on the team. Rockwell Beer Company is your home base across all three locations. We're going to have these big watch parties, but I can only be at one. So I'm going to be at Munich RBC at Dieterich Bank Powerhouse, 8719 Hanover Industrial Drive in Columbia, Illinois. Please join me on Friday. It's going to be a party.
All right, learn.
We are going to be filling up a truck full of food and food for people in need with Operation Food Search, and it's happening Friday, June 19th. You can get all the details at 1057thepoint.com. But we're going to be broadcasting live this show outside in the parking lot, and we'd love for you to come by and help fill that truck with us. We'd like to beat all the other stations, to be real. So even though
everything's a competition.
Everything is a competition, and so Eagle Call, we need you to be there. So do it, Scott, okay?
Okay, I'll be there.
All right, thank you.
You're not going to be there,
You will not be there, actually.
I know.
All right, it's fine.
Rafe, no notes. Scott, thank you.
Yes,
Yes, quickly.
King Scott rules. Love you.
Oh, thanks. Love
See,
you
that was
too,
quick.
buddy. All right.
That was quick.
All right, we'll leave you with a selection from our Teamers Member of the Day, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill from Carondelet, Illinois. Brandy Barnett is our Teamers Member of the Day. And Brandy, let's hear this song. Here it is. Have a great rest of your day. Donnie, next. Bye.
Energy up.
The Rizzuto Show on 1057 The Point.